last match, honestly, we chasing time, we trouble. But most probably,
What message you have given to your teammates coming into this game?
actually, one day will coming for every team. Bad patch, this is the life circle. So, good team is how to come back strong and how mindset keep strong. So, inshallah, I think we are doing good comeback today, and we will make a proud for Kuwait.
And what about the team news, and tell us about the injury of Usman? Is he fit to play?
Yeah, actually, he's coming in today and he playing. He's good, fresh, and hope he doing same as how he start first game. And I hope he doing today also same way.
Best of luck and do well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So the news from the center is that captain Mohammad Wasim of UAE has won the toss and he has opted to bat first.
Right then, so the news from the centre is that UAE have called the coin contest and they've got the coin right in their favour. They've decided to bat first, put runs on the board. Quick sneak peek into the playing 11 then. For UAE, Mohammad Wasim will be leading the side. Tanish Suri will open the proceedings with the bat alongside his captain. Alishan Sharfu is slated to come at number 3. Asif Khan at number 4. Dhruv Parashar at number 5. And there is a new inclusion in the side. No Rahul Chopra. And in his place comes Syed Mohammad Haider Shah. He is the one change that UAE have got in their playing 11 today. Ali Nasir, Zuhaib, Simranjeet, the left arm spinner, and 2 fast bowlers in Junaid Siddiqui and Mohammad Jawadullah. For Kuwait, we've got the man from Kuwait himself, Harman, to take you through.
Thank you, Shoaib. Well, Kuwait looks like a similar side to the previous game. Aslam, the leader. Usman Ghani, the middle order batter, comes back post that injury. Ravija, Meet Bhavsa, the left-hander. You've got the top order batter, Clinto. Munib, the fast bowler all-rounder. Bilal, Yasin Patel, left-arm spin option alongside his batting. Quick bowlers with Shafiq and Mirza Ahmed and Umar. Adnan Idris dropped from this side.
So just moments away from the first ball being bowled, the 2 umpires walking out to the centre as the teams will look to get early momentum in this game. Very important match this for Kuwait, more than UAE, as UAE have won 2 out of 2 while Kuwait have to get a win to their name. And the 2 openers, Mohammad Wasim and with him is Tanish Suri, the regular openers for UAE. Today's umpires, on-field umpires, Asim Mahmood and Mohammad Naseem are the 2 umpires who will be officiating this game today.
And UAE batting first. There's the national flag of United Arab Emirates. The 2 openers are there in the centre. The likes of the youngster Tanish, who had a very good outing in the previous one, career best of 42. And alongside him, the skipper, who needs no introduction, Mohammad Wasim.
Yeah, very known and prominent cricketer in this part of the world. Mohammad Wasim is the captain as well, plays a lot of franchise cricket. He is no stranger to T20 format, does enjoy this format and cherish it. And he's one of the rising superstars, not only for UAE, but I think in world cricket. I think on the world stage, he's made a mark for himself in this format, Mohammad Wasim.
Yeah, surely. A man that has always come up with a plan. He's a very dangerous batter, very sensible also. Knows how to pace the innings. And there's the skipper, Aslam from Kuwait. They need this victory. That blow against Bahrain, losing that game by just 4 runs. And there is the youngster who's making name, career best of 40. 13 games for him, 177 runs, averages 17, and that strike rate of 98. Early days for him.
Yes, best of 40 that came in his previous game yesterday. And he's definitely very promising. On the other hand, the stalwart for UAE cricket, Mohammad Wasim, 85 matches, almost 3,000 runs, averaging at 38. And he's got 300s to his name with a staggering strike rate of 154. Those are some really huge numbers from Mohammad Wasim. He definitely holds the key for UAE in their batting.
And we've got Ahmed Mirza, who's got the new ball. The youngster had a game in the previous outing. bowled really well. 5 matches for him, 5 wickets in total. Not a bad economy, 6.54, averages 14. They'll need to get early wickets, Shoaib. We know that UAE has had very good time whenever they faced Kuwait. Out of the 6 games, UAE has won 5 out of them, and Kuwait with just that one win in Oman, the historic win.
Yeah, clearly UAE have the upper hand against Kuwait, but we know that in T20 cricket, it all comes down to that specific day. How you play on that day is going to make a lot of difference in the result. It's going to be Tanish Suri to face the first ball. I like this plan from Kuwait to bring Ahmed to start the over, not Shafiq, because he's got the ability to move the ball into the right-hander. Here we go. Ball number 1, slip in place. Immediately that ball shaping in, and nicely done by Tanish Suri. Very watchful, and plays it towards mid-on for a single. Now, we know that Wasim struggles against the moving ball, and he's not at his fluent best, and that is why Kuwait have come up with this plan of bringing Mirza to start the over and the proceedings.
Yes, Shoaib, I really believe that Kuwait must have done their homework in this one. Ahmed Mirza has the ability of swinging the ball in and out, and they need wickets early on. Wasim is a very dangerous batter. He's in good touch in this tournament. He's got a half century in the very first game, missed out in the second one, and a name that can always hurt any opposition side.
There will be an interesting contest, this one, between Ahmed Mirza and Mohammad Wasim. Watchful, and rightly so. And this has been a change that we've witnessed from Mohammad Wasim in his batting approach. He's now looking to take some time earlier on. He's not trying to just hit the ball out of the park every time. He takes his time and then paces his innings.
Shows that signs of maturity in his innings as well, and also that global exposure of playing cricket all around the world also builds that character in a batsman. And Ahmed Mirza has come out of the ranks of under 16, under 19, and now into the senior team. And if he can get that wicket of Wasim, that would be a dream start.
He'll definitely celebrate and want that wicket. A slip that was there earlier on has been removed. It's not there anymore for Wasim. And rightly so, with the ball shaping in. And if you're finishing on the stumps, the chances of you edging the ball to slip are minimal. Again, nicely done, and worked it away towards the mid-wicket. There is protection in the deep. Brings Tanish Suri back on strike. Both of them are off the mark now. And talking about Kuwait and their support staff, I think they've got one man behind the scenes who's done really well for UAE, for Kuwait rather, in the last few years. He's done well for UAE as well. He was here at the ICC Academy as the head coach. On your left of the screen is Mr. Qasim Ali. He's a real tactician. And this one's beautifully driven. Absolutely brilliant. Outstanding. And the first boundary for Tanish Suri. What a hit.
Now that was all about timing and placement by the youngster Tanish. He's got runs in the previous game, comes in with that confidence. And this one was played on the merit. Look at that. It was a very predictable delivery, too full. And he's worked that away using the power play. Aslam with the chase, but the ball was winning it. The outfield is lightning fast.
Just a bit too full from Mirza, and that was enough for Tanish to drive it. So he's definitely looking in good touch, middling the ball. Now asking for 2, and will get them. These two are lightning quick between the wickets. They run really hard, and they've ensured that they get 2 runs.
Yes, that head position was also down, and right after hitting that ball, 2 was the call, and they both are pretty quick. Let's have a look. Beautifully worked away on the onside, and Wasim is also quick alongside Tanish. Couple of runs added to the scoreboard. 8 of the very first 5 deliveries in this contest.
There's just one more ball to go. So a good start for UAE, a positive start. They've not taken too many risks, but they've still managed to get those 8 runs. Last ball of the over coming up. Another quick run, stolen. And we'll finish the over with a single. First over done, UAE 9 without a wicket. It's going to be Shafiq to share the ball with Ahmed Mirza. The quickest, I feel, in the Kuwait bowling lineup, although it's debatable. I think Harman feels that it's Munib who's the quickest.
I feel Munib is quicker than him, but yes. Catch it was the call. Not a very convincing shot. Got in position early. Quick single to start the over number 2.
A good start to the over, surprising Tanish with that pace and bounce. And normally Tanish is a very good puller of the ball, but on that occasion he got late. And that's what happens when you've got a medium pace bowler bowling from one end, and then you've got a pace bowler coming from the other. There is a bit of hesitation, and it does take some time for you to adapt to the pace and bounce. There's a slip in place for Mohammad Wasim. Ravija at first slip. Nicely punched in the gap, and it's going to race away towards the boundary. Won't get there. Good effort by Yasin Ishaq Patel, but they will get 3.
Yeah, lightning quick are both these batters as well. Excellent effort, saving a single run. Yasin Patel with that full-fledged save for 3 runs. Wasim, he's always looking to convert those doubles into triples and singles into doubles.
And that is such a good quality to have. You know that he can hit the ball cleanly, but to add to that his ability to run between the wickets and run quick, it just adds to his profile. This is another beautiful shot, and equally well fielded by Ahmed Mirza at deep third, putting in the slide and doing really well. Released the ball quickly, that was key there.
Yeah, that's what the coaches say. Don't take too much of time while releasing that. And he's done excellent.
Well, that's the effort again from Ahmed. Puts in the slide. Never easy when the ball is moving away from you. You need to time your slide. And that's what he's done. This one's down the leg side. Wide signalled.
Yeah, that was a down the leg delivery. And good news for Kuwait is that Usman Ghani is back in the squad. He is the full-time wicket-keeper. Got a half century against Saudi Arabia.
Another quick run. Good running. The running has been good, and I feel that they've got a very good understanding between each other. That is so important. They need to have a chemistry, especially the opening batters, and it's clearly visible.
And the best thing about them is that running between the wickets is really good, and no dot deliveries, just the 1 dot delivery so far in the first 10 deliveries. There's Usman Patel back in the squad. Got a blow on that elbow.
Oh, nicely done. Cuts it and cuts it hard. That's going to go and reach the boundary in absolutely no time. Tanis Suri, what an elegant shot.
Yeah, that was easy pickings for the batter. For him, this is bread and butter. That length on offer was something that he likes to bat on, and that was worked away. One bounce into the fence for a 4. 20 already, the head-to-head. UAE having the upper hand, 5-1 against Kuwait. But Kuwait will be wanting to change that today.
Yes, they definitely have the ability and the potential. They need to play as a unit. Stick together. Again, similar shot. This time into the hands, and it's over the ropes. Well, what could have been a wicket is now 6 runs. 2 overs done. 26 for no loss.
Come on, boys. New man, guys. Come on, Ahmed. Come on, Ahmadi. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ready, please. Thank you. One good ball, Ahmadi. Come on, Ahmadi.
Ahmed Mirza in for his second over. Dropped the catch of that last delivery of the previous over. He's in to bowl. Wasim on strike.
Bowls full. And Wasim has somehow managed to play that in the gap. Will get a single. Yeah, he needs to forget that, Ahmed Mirza. He needs to forget the fact that he's dropped a catch, let it pass, and focus on his bowling, because he needs to get a wicket here. If he manages to do that, all that will be forgotten.
Surely. And he's got the batsman Tanish on strike. This could be a moment of revenge if he gets his wicket.
That's in the air. This could be a chance. Will it be taken? No! He's dropped that one. A little late off the blocks. It was in the air for a while. And Umar Abdullah, well, he too will feel that he has dropped a chance.
Yes, he almost had the wicket of Tanish. He had played that up his shot, not in full control, but Umar a little late, I feel. There you can see. He's dropped it, got a hand to it, so you call that a drop catch. Well, the previous over, Ahmed dropped it. Now Umar, 2 drop catches in under 3 overs. Not a very good thing for Kuwait.
How costly is that going to be? Again, fuller delivery and that moving ball into the right-handed Mohammad Wasim. He's very hesitant, and rightly so. He needs to take his time.
That was a good delivery, right into the block hole. Wasim having a check at that toe end of his bat. Something that batters always do. Very precious are those blades.
That's beautifully driven. That's more like Tanisuri. Right from the middle of the bat and in the gap as well. A lot of control on that one. And that'll be another 4.
That was 2 full. And Tanis Suri, he was never missing out on such deliveries. Full toss. The bowler could have done better, I feel. And Aslam giving a chase. Unable to stop that. It had quick legs. Tanish blazes towards 25 from 10. 33 without a loss in 2.4 overs. What a start for UAE. And those 2 drop catches giving them all the help.
You're not helping their cause, Kuwait. They will rue their chances. But again, like I said, they just need to move on. You can't hang on to those dropped catches and think about it. Just let it go and focus on the next ball. This time he's played that towards square leg. Another run taken. This is a good over in the context of the game. UAE will feel very satisfied with the performance. 2 catches. The first one at deep third through the hands of Ahmed Mirza, and then on his bowling there was a catch at mid-wicket. Umar Abdullah was not able to get there in time.
And you want to grab on such opportunities. You got to get the batters back into the hut. There's Umar Abdullah. Drop the previous catch. And that's been whipped. That is a shot. And that's out of the park. Into the roads of Dubai. Ends the over in some style. 3 overs done and dusted. 40 without a loss.
So a new bowler introduced into the attack. It's going to be Yasin Ishaq Patel. 50 wickets for him in 44 matches. Economy is excellent, 5.94. And remember, most of those overs that he's bowled those in the power play. So considering that fact, I think he's done a wonderful job for Kuwait as a bowler.
He's been their go-to bowler to start off things with the power play. We saw him bowl in Malaysia, being the second bowler used with the new ball alongside Shafiq. But here, one concern is he's not getting wickets. Kuwait rely on him to stop those runs and get wickets. He's got a very effective arm ball. Comes in pretty sharp.
I think this is a good idea to bring him now against Tanis Suri, who likes pace on. Not the strongest of lad, relies a lot on the pace and timing, Tanis Suri, then bludgeoning the ball or hitting it out with power and force. So now he'll be forced to use all that and generate power when you've got somebody like Yasin bowling. So this is a good idea from the Kuwait think tank, the captain.
Alongside the captain, it's also the head coach, Qasim Ali. I'm sure they've done all the homework as well. That's a good delivery, worked away. Will be another single. Just that deft touch, using that placement and timing. As you mentioned, he's also played some franchise cricket.
He's part of the Desert Vipers team in the ILT20. Flatter this time from Yasin, and he's just maneuvered that in the gap. Wasim, again, very unusual to see Wasim batting the way he is, but this is a refreshing change. I like this approach from Mohammad Wasim. As a captain, he's leading by example. Another run, looking for 2, but they'll just get 1 run.
I think it's good work here by both these batters, taking those singles. They've been very consistent, just the 3-dot deliveries. And the previous game that costed Kuwait against Bahrain was those dot deliveries. So UAE showing that experience, playing more cricket and also getting their players that exposure, and they'll be doing a fine job.
Making room for himself, losing his shape and composure. Luckily, no damage done for UAE. Yasin finishes the over with a dot ball. 4 overs, 43 for no loss. Shafiq to continue. Plays it late, plays it fine. And good work in the deep. Bilal at deep third. We'll cut that off. 2 more for UAE.
A couple of runs there, just worked away towards the third. Tanish had a very good outing in the previous game. Here also he's got 28 from 15. The youngster making a mark in the international front also.
Yes, in T20 cricket, before yesterday his average was I think around 12 or 13. And he's looked good now. He's looking solid. That too is a good shot. They've taken a quick run. He puts in the dive, ensuring that he gets there in time. Never run on a misfield, they say. But they've taken that risk.
There was Meet Bhavsar with that dive and save, and Ravija with that relay throw. Let's have a look. Oh, lovely effort. And Ravija also taking a shy at the stumps. Tanish would have made it. He's lightning quick.
So yes, Tanish. Oh, what great forearms on display here. Brute power and force. Mohammad Wasim strikes and it's gone the distance for 6.
Wasim gets the 50 for the team in style, and what a shot it was. That was bread and butter, too full, and shows that elegance. He reminds me of Afridi when he hits those shots. And Wasim, he's got that silent smile on his face also.
Well, his expressions tell you that he too enjoyed that. That was on the pads and just a short arm jab, just using the pace from Shafiq, and it was such a clinical hit. Marvellous from Wasim. He's quickly moved on to 20 of just 10 deliveries as UAE breached the 50-run mark in the 5th over. This is another solid start for the home team as they are dominating in this first 6 overs of power play. 9 runs conceded in this over so far, and they've still got 3 more deliveries to go.
Well, they're going to be searching for that. He's again hit that so well.
Yeah, I think they need to have a few men stationed in that region just so that they can find the ball there. Especially when you've got somebody like Wasim batting. They will need somebody out there watching for those costly Kookaburra balls. Those are very expensive, I tell you.
Well, I got to have a genuine question with you. Shoaib, you're the local boy over here. You've seen a lot of games. You know Wasim in and out. What do you think should be the length on offer to him? What do you think could be something that the Kuwait bowlers are missing the trick for?
Well, I should be paid to give you all these insights. But yeah, the ball that comes in is the one that has troubled Mohammad Wasim, pardon me. And also, I feel that the best chance of getting Mohammad Wasim's wicket is with Yasin Patel. If he can get that wicket, he'll definitely bring UAE back, rather Kuwait back in the game. This is another beautiful shot, this time on the off. He's cut that in the gap, bisecting the fielders, and 4 runs for Wasim.
Yes, the Kuwait bowlers leaking runs in the power play. 150 boundaries already in the tournament after that. Again, width on offer, slashes it and slashes it in that vacant area. Wasim, he moves on to 24 from 11. He's turning out to be a dangerous batter.
I think was, like I said, Yasin Patel. He's the man who holds the key for Kuwait. I think they should bring him back after the 6 overs now, not in the 6th over. With the field spread out, that's when he might be able to bowl according to a plan and might get a wicket of Wasim or Tanish. But he's your go-to man, Yasin Patel. As of now, UAE are on a roll. 56 for no loss. Edged. This flies towards the deep third. A misfield, and that is enough for Wasim to come back. This is excellent running and tremendous pressure on the fielders of Kuwait.
There was Bilal in the deep third. That fumble by him allows them that double. And Wasim, if he sees an opportunity, he never fails to convert it into a run. Bilal in the deep. And of course that pressure shows on them, that scoreboard pressure already. They need a wicket to make a comeback into this contest. Very important.
Everything's gone UAE's favour right from the toss. Oh, inside edge. They still managed to get a run. This is what UAE are so good at. They know how to steal runs and they've got a very good judgment of where there is a single on offer. 5 overs done. UAE are absolutely on a roll. 59 for no loss. There'll be a change in the com box. It's going to be Ahmed Khwaja and Charvi Butt.
चेंज कर ले पॉइंट में आ जा तू कमाई आसू
Sweeping across the line, Yasin Patel into the attack. Thank you very much, Shoaib and Harman. The UAE in cruise control at the moment, going at almost 12 runs per over. A power show being put on by Mohammad Wasim and Tanish Suri. What a great tandem they are starting to become for the UAE in T20Is as an opening pair. Javi Bhatt alongside me. We were just observing that massive strike from Wasim over square leg for 6. When this man is on, it is well and truly on, Chavi.
Oh, such a fabulous talent he is, Mohammad Wasim. Always the one to lead from the front. Once again, the run rate has been good, 11.25. There's a good partnership, 60 runs worth between these two.
Stepping out and trying to drill that through extra cover. And Tanish Suri, he's not been overawed by the occasion or been overpowered by Wasim. He's going at a very healthy clip himself, 31 of 19. That's wonderful to see. Remember, he's just 19 or 20 years of age, but the teenager expressing himself freely out there. It's a wonderful sign for the UAE.
2 more deliveries remaining in the power play. Look at the ease in every shot that he brings in. Tanish Suri.
He certainly has the gift of timing, doesn't he, the young lad? Slower in the air and quick single taken. The running between the wickets has been supreme. End of the power play and it's been one-way traffic. 61 for no loss, UAE.
Power play.
So UAE going well. Current run rate of 10.2. Yasin has been tidy, but apart from that, fantastic batting by the UAE opening pair.
Yeah, nicely, some very good shots around, played around the park, especially I think a few of those maximums. They're absolutely entertaining to watch. And they have put themselves in a very, very commanding position here at the home side. And we're going to have Munib on the other side of the power play.
4 boundaries and 3 maximums coming in the first 6 overs. So let's see if Syed Munib Hashmi can make an impression. Right arm medium pacer. Pretty decent numbers there. 45 wickets in his T20i career. Economy rate slightly on the higher side. Let's see if he can create an impact. A beautiful delivery, holding its line, nipping away from Tanish Suri, beaten all ends up.
And now just on outside of the power play, what's that run rate going to be like in the middle overs? And what's going to be really the projections that UAE will be looking at? It's looking like a very strong partnership, this. They've only played 9 dot balls so far, Ahmed. They've been scoring well. Tanish Suri. Once again, graceful into it. They will pick up that very, very quick single. They've been on top of it. They've really challenged the fielding of Kuwait this afternoon.
Absolutely, the calling has been excellent. Running has been swift. Mohammad Wasim, he's always been an outstanding athlete, but Tanish Suri is matching him stride for stride. Look at that, just tuck and run. No hesitation at all. There was a short mid-wicket in place, but they were so confident that they would make it through. And that transmits a great message to the dugout and to the opposition that we're going to come hard after you. Hasn't been a bad over from Munib so far, but now the main man is on strike. Looking dangerous. Nicely bowled. No single this time. Chance for a run out. And he's missed all 3 sticks. A lucky escape for Tanish Suri.
Oh, that was mighty close. Too close for Suri. That little bit of an overthrow, the ricochet. Let's have a look at that one again. Just a soft touch. Looking for the single. And then called back again. Finally successfully does get the single through.
Well, that just proves how real the commentator's curse is. We were just praising the running between the wickets. Well, I was praising it for sure. And Wasim almost sold Tanish Suri down the river. Lucky escape. Munib, he really should have hit the target there. You practice those as a bowler. Cracked away. There is a sweeper cover in position. So as the fielding restrictions have eased, slight slowdown in the scoring.
And we're just talking about his stroke play today. Tanish Suri, 33 of 23 deliveries. Played to the merit of the ball. Placed it very well in the gaps. It's been good with his feet between the wickets. And climbed on top of every delivery. 64 for no loss. Yeah, see, once again, just that soft push. They'll run the first one hard. They want to, and will be tight, but we'll get it. Mohammad Wasim, you are fabulous.
Well, the throw was off target. It was a risky double for sure. But that's been the mindset of the 2 batters so far. Pushing every single chance they get for that extra run. A throw on target, and even a super athlete like Wasim could have been in trouble. Tanish Suri, just 19 years of age. What were you doing at age 19? I think you were representing the UAE.
Point noted. Yes, actually I was.
Well, you have celebrated your birthday. Happy birthday to you very recently.
Thank you very much.
Pulled away and 1 bounce over square leg for 4. Mohammad Wasim at his best.
What a cracker shot that to end the over. 7 gone. UAE are on a roll. Look at that one again. Just a crunch away. Nicely done. And the timing on that one, absolutely perfection. 7 overs gone. It's 70 for no loss. The current run rate at 10 and over will get UAE close to 200. And yesterday, there was a 204 that was scored. Can they get past that 204 mark? And looking very strong. Tanish Suri's on 34. Mohammad Wasim just behind him, 35. A strike rate is very good.
Mohammad Aslam into the attack then. Left arm orthodox. 88 wickets for Kuwait at T20i level, so he certainly can be the one to provide the breakthrough. Yeah, Oman piled it on against Qatar that day. Tucked away towards the onside. Once again, the call is for 2, but even this pair cannot manage it on that occasion. And we know how good Wasim is against the spinners. I think it's going to be red alert for Kuwait here.
He will look to get a few out of the park once again. He's hit some fabulous sixes, I tell you, in that innings of 35 of 18. And once again, just easing into the shot, playing it towards that offside. And they will, just as we are getting close to that halfway stage, it's a very good position to be. You're still out there. Your opening pair has put up a very strong partnership. You don't need to go back and reevaluate a lot, but just about the fact, look at that drive. Once again, replicating each other's grace out there in the center are these two.
Yeah, they added 79 as an opening pair versus Oman. So we'll be certainly looking to go beyond that. Both were near their 50s, threw it away. And they will certainly want to make amends this afternoon. Seems to be a very good batting track indeed. I think we were a bit misguided with the early morning fixture, but now that the sun has been beating down, it's the early afternoon. Looks like an absolute belter, chock full of runs.
It's a normal nature of this strip. Does get harder as we progress in the day. The early morning moisture, as it wears off and dries off, it becomes an absolutely cracker of a wicket to bat on. The ball's coming so nicely onto the bat. And both these players, they're having a ball of a time. So 8 overs gone, 74 for no loss UAE.
So Munib Hashmi to continue from the near end. Ominous signs here for Kuwait. They desperately need a breakthrough to get back into this contest. But Mohammad Wasim and Tanish Suri, they're a killer combo to say the least. Projected score looking very ominous indeed for the men in blue and red. Lofted over mid-off. Shot of authority from Wasim. And it will run away into the fence. 4 runs.
Very good field awareness. They knew that mid-off was up in the circle and lofted it over. Just enough for it to trickle away into the fence for 4. Over number 9. So there is not a single bowler that these two have not attacked. Wasim now moves on to 41 of 21. Better delivery, and there is an opportunity, and the non-strikers, and a direct hit again has been missed. Tanish Suri gets another life.
Well, what was the point fielder doing there? Just lobbed the ball to Syed Munib Hashmi. It was Muhammad Aslam. He went for the direct throw rather than throw it to his bowler. Tanish Suri was sold down the river. He had given up. Was there any need for a direct shy at the stumps? Just give it to Munib and he'll whip off the bails and you have your first wicket, Charvi. Basic schoolboy error from Kuwait.
Well, I'll tell you what, luck is definitely in favour of Tanish Suri today. This is the second time this has happened, that too at the non-striking end. We saw it just an over ago. And once again, so Munib, not near the stumps, guides it down. Deep third will come and play. You're already in a very good position. You need not take those risky runs to put yourself in a very compromising position.
Yeah, that really looks like the only way Kuwait are going to break this opening stand. They have matched what they produced versus Oman. Will be looking to go beyond that for sure. Tanish Suri, he's had a few hairy moments to say the least. Has to be very careful indeed. Beautifully bowled, attempted Yorker. And Munib Hashimi, of all the Kuwait bowlers so far, he's done a pretty tidy job, I would say.
On any other given day, Ahmad, this would have been a very good cover drive from Suri. He would have picked it up on the rise, or just even before on the full. But just after that little bit of a mix-up in that previous delivery, you suddenly see the change. And in the approach, it takes you a few steps back in your mind. 79 on board, a run rate at 9.12. This one played away, up in the air, and this will go all the way. It has gone beyond the bushes. Another top shot. It's a maximum.
Well, that is simply brilliant from Tanis Suri. A touch shot from Munib Hashimi, bowled on the body. And that's a glorious hook shot coming in from the teenager. He's matching Mohammad Wasim stroke for stroke. And take a look at this one. Always looking to go aerial. Always looking to go outside the ICC Academy. Absolutely brilliant. Stunning shot.
One more delivery remaining. 11 runs in the over so far. And now we talk about balanced partnerships. Just have a look at that. Tanish Suri, 42 of 30 for him. And 42 of 23 for Mohammad Wasim.
Well, we might run out of cricket balls this afternoon. The way Tanish Suri and Wasim are striking it. They've been peppering that square leg, fine leg region to the onside boundary towards the 311 highway. Some souvenirs for some onlookers or fans of the UAE cricket team.
Yeah, something that'll come in through the sunroof. I got that one.
Current run rate of 9.6. So we're looking at that 190 sort of score. We've seen a 204 posted by Oman versus Qatar. And if UAE continue in this vein, and with the likes of Syed Haider Wasi Shah to come in, Ali Nasir, Asif Khan, plenty of firepower in the UAE batting lineup, Chavi.
One more delivery in this over. And I think that ball box was already looking half empty to me. 85 for no loss. And Munib is got to pull out something really special here. We're sensing that desperation from Kuwait to bring out. And this way, well, you can't be stopping that one. It's as beautiful as it could be to the eye. Nicely done by Suri. Another boundary.
Well, that is pure touch and class from Tanish Suri. The shot of the day for me. Expensive over coming in from Munib. They've taken 15 runs off it. 89 for none after 9 UAE.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, chef. Come on, chef.
89 runs for the opening stand. Tanis Suri, 46 of 31. Mohammad Wasim in typical dominant, aggressive fashion. Well, I completely forgot about Ali Shan Sharafu. My due apologies. What a player he is to come in at number 3. Really like the look of this UAE batting lineup these days. And Mohammad Wasim goes downtown. A mega 6.
He truly does go in the direction of Dubai downtown. Nicely done. 65th tournament 6 by Mohammad Wasim, and he's inching closer to yet another half century for the UAE skipper. 95 for no loss. So 2 more runs required for the skipper. And look, and this is what you was mentioning, weren't you, Ahmed? That he loves to play the spin bowlers.
Wristily turned towards long on. Yeah, anything in his range will travel. Inching towards that 100-run opening stand as well. I'm sure the UAE management, especially head coach Mr. Lalchand Rajput, is a lot more satisfied with this start. Arm delivery turned around the corner. Beautifully played by Suri. And oh, this will go for 4. So Tanis Suri gets his maiden T20i half century for the UAE. Outstanding innings, young man. And look at that beaming smile.
How well has he constructed this innings for himself alongside his captain. And what an occasion to get to it. The 100 comes up in the 10th over, and he is on 50 of 32. That strike rate of 156. He's got 5 boundaries and 2 sixes in there. And that shot that he just played, such a special shot. The sweep once again goes in a similar fashion. The call is for no. They are not going to go with that one.
I think that call was heard in Kuwait as well. A loud shout of no coming in this time from Wasim. And that was the boundary to get to his 50. Hopefully one of many to come down the years. Just 19 years of age. Fabulous young wicketkeeper batter. And they have such great chemistry. That's what you like to see, much like you and I, Charvi.
Oh yes, the best. the best in the market. 101 for no loss. One final delivery remaining in this over. Another expensive over this. Now pushed away towards the offside. And we've got 2 50s in the over. Mohammad Wasim. That's another 50 for the UAE skipper. And it has come in just 26 deliveries.
The run machine continues. That is Mohammad Wasim. His 19th half century in T20is for the UAE. What a player, what a star. Meanwhile, halfway point of the game. It's time for drinks and UAE flying along at 102 for none. And a time for a change in the com box as well, as Harman Singh and Mudassir Ali will take you through with the entertainment.
Come on, matey. Everyone ready? Change. Left arm round, left arm round. Kamayasu. Okay,
Well, after that drinks break, but let's have a look at that 50 from Wasim. The dynamic, he has been hitting them all around the park. 3 big hits and 3 boundaries. That strike rate of 192 and a 50 of just 26 delivery. Stamping authority, the run machine of UAE, Mohammad Wasim.
Drinks over time.
So Aslam, after that expensive over, Yasin with the ball. Will be a single to start the over number 11. 10 overs. What a healthy start this has been. No wickets lost and both the batters on their 50s. The young dynamic Tanis Suri also getting his first T20i half century. It's been worked away towards the deep. Munib with the pickup.
Come on, Yasu. Miliga, come on, Yasu.
And only Yasin Patel has bowled little decent overs. Apart from that, every bowler taken for a toil. And there's the big wicket. It was worth the shout. Yasin Patel, his dot deliveries were troubling them. And that's the biggest fish of the day. Wasim walks back. Big wicket. Mudassar, you came in the com box and you've got a wicket for Kuwait.
A legal delivery here. Slow in the air. And wanted to go big. Misses the line completely here. Took his own time. Naseem for raising that finger. So at last the partnership comes to an 104 for the loss of one. Wasim. A quick 51 of 28 balls with the help of 3 fours and 3 maximums.
Not break, but low, normal, not too much. No. Yeah. Low. Gripful. Not fast. Shabay Yasu. Good comeback, Shabay Yasu. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Aega, come on, guys. Next time, please. Thank you. Mitu. थोड़ा इधर से. Miti. Mintu, okay.
In comes the new batter, Alishan Sharafu. 50 games, 1,147, best of 90.
Shabash, Billu, bahar se Billu.
What a spell he's bowling where the other bowlers went for plenty runs. He's into his third over. Got the wicket of Mohammad Wasim in the air towards the corner. Fielding has been below standard. But Yasin Patel, he looks completely different. There you go. Very slow in the air. A cunning, slower delivery coming in from the left arm orthodox. He was looking good until that happened. A big wicket going down.
Shuffling across, hits that well. Behind the fine leg will be a boundary to close out the over number 11. 7 and a wicket of Wasim of that 11th over. It's 109 for the loss of 1.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Jaldi karna, guys. Aslam. Yeah, cover. There. Thank you. Mid wicket मिला. Munib bhai. मिला. leg हो जा. तो अभी उधर से उधर ही हो जाना.
Meet Bhavsar, the new bowler. 62 games for him, 4 wickets. He's recently started the bowling act, but he's been really effective. We saw him in the first game against Saudi, came in, bowled that maiden, picked up wickets as well. And is this the trick that Aslam has got against the batters of UAE, who have been on top of them all throughout these 11 overs?
Come on, mate. Aega, come on, mate too.
A big relief. Wasim back in the hut, and now meet Bhavsar. Rightly said, recently he started rolling his arms for Kuwait national team. But the key was the economy. I was having a look at that economy of 5.9 at that to the shorter format. It shows his class. Talented all-rounder for Kuwait.
Yeah, tends to bowl quicker through the air. And also has a lot of discipline with that control that he can bowl with. And you know both these batters, Alishan and Tanis Suri getting his first half century. And he's now in a lot of confidence. He got a few lifelines today, you have to fairly say that.
2 catches put on and 2 easy run-outs were missed by the fielders. one involving the captain himself. Look at that. Excellent piece of fielding. Yasin Patel, quick off the block.
And now Kuwait has to do something special. They've got that big wicket. Now don't let the other batters get comfortable.
Yeah, good point there, Harman. They need to stop those singles. Ball dot deliveries, but looseners. He's in completely different zone. The young Tanisuri getting better off Meet Bhavsar. Going down on one knee and goes over that fine leg field. A couple of bounces, 4 runs.
What a good shot. Got in position early and played that. How good a batter is Tanisuri. He's here to stay for a long time. And there you can see Aslam. He's a concerned captain. Nothing working in their favour so far. And this deft touch towards the third. There's going to be a chase by the fielder. Ahmed, he'll give it up. There's the boundary. Well, couple of boundaries back to back.
He's dealing in boundaries. He's making life difficult for Meet Bhavsar there. It wasn't a bad delivery, but look at that clever manipulation of the field from young Suri. Moves to 65 with that boundary. So far, 8 fours and couple of maximums. This knock of Tanisuri. Score moves to 120.
UAE will be behind that 250 now at the moment with the way they're batting.
So 11 runs from that first over of Meet Bhavsar. 12 overs done. UAE lost Mohammad Wasim, but score looks good. 120 for the loss of 1.
Come on, boy. Aslam cut up 304. Informed. Continue. Macha. Okay, Macha. Okay.
Yeah, seen Patel to continue with the ball. Alishan goes big. And he hits that in the gap. 1 bounce and a 4 to start the 13th over. There's the jubilant camp of UAE.
This is what happens when you get that flying start. Ali Shan, who was struggling with the bat, comes out with a positive approach, reaching that delivery and finds the gap towards that corner. 1 bounce, 4 runs. So the runs are coming thick and fast for UAE.
Ali Shan looks like he's been well set. Oh, cleans him up. Top of off stump. Yasin Patel is pumped. Look at that animated emotions. Alishan Sharafu will have to take that long walk back.
The second time in this tournament, he was cleaned up by a spinner. Everything is fine with that front foot of Yasin Patel. Going for that boundary. Yet again, clever piece of bowling. Sharp turn, slow in the air. And finds the gap between pad and bat. Wicket number 2 goes down for UAE. Alishan Sharafu managing just 7 of 6. 124 for the loss of 2.
Come on, boys. Come on, guys. Come on, Yasu. One good boy, Yasu. Mitu, idhar se lena, Mitu. Covering your leg stump.
In comes the new batter, Asif Khan. 40 games, 902 runs, best of 74. He's got a half century in this tournament in the first game against Bahrain. Asif Khan, profoundly known as Asif Lala.
What a delivery. What a spell from Yasin Patel. The team was on the back foot. The other bowlers were leaking runs. As if he's bowling on completely different surface. Got that big wicket of Wasim, then followed by Alishan Sharafu. Clever piece of bowling, Harman. The first delivery of this over going for 4 runs, then just pulling his length back, slow in the air, getting the turn and put down. It was firmly hit. I think it was one bounce going towards Yasin Patel, but keeping things tight, young Patel.
That was an excellent delivery. There's also a slip coming in place in the cordon. Little width on offer. That will be the first runs for Asif Khan in this contest.
This is what happened just a couple of deliveries ago. In fact, just falling in front of Yasin Patel. Good effort of his own bowling. The one last time in this game runs in Yasin. What a spell. Yasin Patel getting better of Ali Shan and Mohammad Wasim. Just going for 17 runs in his quota of 4. 13 overs. Done and dusted. Still in a comfortable position. UAE 125 for the loss of 2.
Aslam the skipper, 2 overs, none for 17. Well, Mirza, 2 overs, none for 23 to start off. Shafiq went away for 33. Yasin, the only good bowlers in that lot. 2 for 17 in his 4. Muneeb, none for 24 in the 2. The skipper, who bowled 2 overs, none for 17, will be coming to bowl the 14th over. Good length. Just a single worked away by Asif.
And these are the overs. They need to put that pressure back on the UAE batters. The fielder just standing on the edge of the 30-yard circle. Just close in, stop those singles. Fresh at the crease, Asif Khan. But this boy, the wonder boy of UAE, yet again making a room, goes towards the top stump. Somehow manages to put the wood on the ball. Chased by the fielder, running hard. Asif Khan coming back for third. Excellent running between the wickets.
Stanish playing with the minds of the fielders. He's playing with the field. And triple runs. Look at that. Had intentions of going big, didn't really time it. But still, that quick running between the wicket. Look at Asif's call. He says, let's go for the third as well. That's the coordination that you require as a batter.
Fresh legs. Asif Khan. And responding to his call is young Tanis Suri. What a knock he is playing. You see that visible progress. We talk about the batting of Tanis Suri. Got a chance. Got that brilliant 40. Now he's looking good. 68 of just 42 balls. 8 fours and couple of maxims so far. The innings of Tanis Suri.
Yes, young talent who's doing really, really well. And they're in a very comfortable position. Still have another 6 overs after this. Dances down the track, hits it well, hits it over the bowler's head. 1 bounce and a 4.
The young Tanis Suri show here in ICC Cricket Academy. Using the feet against Muhammad Aslam. Good connection. Not trying to go across. Go straight over the bowler. 1 bounce, 4 runs. He moves into 70s.
Is that the first career T20i 100 loading?
A long way to go, Harman. But early days for him. 72. Still plenty of overs left. And he has that class. Look at that on the back foot. No chance for the point fielder. Yet again, getting those boundaries at his will. Looking good out there in the middle is Suri.
He's piercing those gaps. This time got in position of the back foot, slashes it away for a 4. 76 on the board of 44 deliveries, 10 fours and a couple of sixes. Mudassar, the youngster, has really worked his ethics so well to make himself in that top leading squad of UAE.
This has been the beauty so far. If you talk about Tanis Suri's innings, got those boundaries and take that single. He moves to 7 in 45 balls. Asif Lal at the other end. 3 runs of 5 balls, 139 for the loss of 2 UAE at the end of over number 14.
Aslam has moved back to that fast bowler with the option of Syed Munib. None for 24 in his 2 overs. And Mudassar, you know a lot about Tanis Suri. Tell me more about it.
Was a part of UAE under 19 team in 2023 where they played that final against Bangladesh, got some crucial runs. I'll take you back to 2016 when he was just 13 years old. 13 or might be 12 if I'm not wrong. Let you know about Tanish after this delivery. Wanted to cut extra bounce. He was just 12 or 13 and he was playing for an academy team and they participated in a domestic 50 overs format and they were up against a quality A division side. His teammates, they were almost below 15 years old. This boy chasing 700. There you go, in the air. Is there a chance? Fielder settling and the youngster Tanis Suri, at last he needs to depart. But what a knock. A knock to remember. Tanis Suri has arrived for UAE here in ICC Cricket Academy.
Yes, trying to work that away over that backward point in the deep, and Syed Munib with that fair delivery, no problems whatsoever, and he's denied his first century by 23 runs. And safe pair of hands for Meet Bhavsar. He's one of the dependable fielders in the outfield for Kuwait. But what a knock. 10 fours, a couple of sixes, 77 from 47. It's 139 for the loss of 3. Dhruv Parashar, another youngster. Just the 12 games for him, 43 runs, best of 17. He'll be liking to change that today, and he's got all the options to do so with another 5 overs after this.
Another youngster who came from the ranks of under 19 UAE team, straight away off the mark. The wicket going down. But what a knock. from young lad Tanis Suri. He was in control throughout this innings until this happened. Wanted to go inside out, got that elevation, but not the distance. And coming back to the Tanis Suri story, so playing for his academy team against an A division team, they scored around 700 runs against these young boys. He came in and stayed till the last over. A 13-year-old kid playing out all the 50 overs, that too against a quality bowling. The opposition gave him a standing ovation at the end of the game. And that was the day everyone in UAE knows that one day he'll make big, and a proud moment for Suri family.
Well, Mudassar, age is just a number. I always believe in that. And I'm sure his family will be very proud today as well. That first half century, always special. He's put Kuwait on the back foot.
Oh, absolutely. In the air, wicket number 4 goes down. So back-to-back matches where he cannot get runs for UAE. So back in the game, Kuwait.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. The popping crease. Looks like a fair delivery, no problems. Well done, Syed Munib, on that. 2 wickets in the over. And this time, it's the dangerous batter, Asif. Easy catch there for Bilal Tahir. He doesn't drop many. One of the safest fielders in that squad. Asif will be really disappointed as he walks back. 3 from 7. It's 140 for the loss of 4. And we will also have a change in the comm box.
Syed Haider Wasisha coming in at number 6. Early days in his T20i career, but a very talented player. Excellent fielder, is a backup wicketkeeper batter as well. Hard hitting all-rounder, you could call him. Oh, chasing that one, looking to back cut over point, but Syed Munib Hashmi has been outstanding. The pick of the bowlers for Kuwait. 15 gone, 140 for 4 UAE.
Shabash, Islami, Shabash, Islami. Come on, Islami, come on, Islami.
So Mohammad Aslam to complete his spell. And UAE, well, they were 104 for no loss at one stage, and now we'll have to rebuild. Joining me in the comm box is Shoaib Ahmed. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Khwaja. That's the wicket of Asif Khan. Hit straight to mid-wicket. Munib, he's had an impact in this game and he'll look to get another wicket if possible. UAE have just not been able to tee off after that opening stand.
Yeah, they've lost 4 wickets for just 36 runs. Ali Shan, Asif Khan, all departing. Tanis Suri, what a fabulous knock, 77 of 47. But once again, Dubai, pardon me, UAE getting themselves in trouble with the middle order not quite performing.
Nicely bowled, slower in the air from Aslam. He's been expensive, very unusual to see that stat for the skipper of Kuwait. Aslam has been expensive and has been wicketless as well. Now that's nicely worked away by Heather, who's been brought back into the team in place of Rahul Chopra today. He'll need to grab that opportunity with both hands.
That was the dismissal of Tanish Suri, looking to elevate over point, caught in the deep, good field placing, and well, that was a nothing shot really from Asif Khan, trying to pull off the front foot, splicing the shot.
Yes, no. In the end, it'll be a dot ball. Good over this one. Good comeback from Aslam so far. Just 2 runs off the first 5 deliveries of the over. 1 more ball to go. That'll be a dot ball. So excellent over from the skipper of Kuwait. It's just 2 runs of this over after 16 overs. UAE 142 for 4.
Come on, matey. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, guys.
So it's going to be Meet Bhavsar. Kind of a risky move here, Ahmed, bringing in the spinner. This one's nicely played in the gap. Yes, no, yes, and then in the end they finally go for the second run.
Yes, no, maybe, how about now, maybe later. All sorts of confusion in the park and in the middle. 2 young lads trying to rebuild this innings, and I think UAE will be disappointed. They were looking dead set for a 200 plus score, not so much at this stage.
It has been a comeback, and we always felt that UAE will not be able to continue the momentum if they don't have the top 3, one of the top 3 at least, playing right till the end. This one's hit, and what a catch yet again. It's the Superman from Kuwait. 2 spectacular catches in the series, and this time he's bettered the previous one. What a take, absolutely brilliant.
Well, is it a bird, is it a plane? It's Mohammad Aslam. Fair delivery, no issues there. And what a spectacular take there at short extra cover. That was drilled. Oh, that is outstanding. That is easily the catch of the tournament. And look at the swagger. No reaction at all. Syed Mohammad had the shot departs. And UAE slide further. 144 for 5. But it's a stunning dismissal to say the least for Kuwait.
It's going to be Ali Nasir, who's come out to bat. 43 matches for him in his young career. He's played a lot of T20 international cricket. 150 to his name, a best of 63, an average of 20, strike rate of 124. Decent numbers, but he has his role cut out now here, Ahmed. He needs to tee off, and he doesn't have too much time.
And he would be perplexed. He's once again the rescue ranger. He had to rescue the game versus Oman as well, a quick fire partnership with Junaid Siddiqui. He must have had his boots up when they were 104 for none. And well, in just about 20 minutes later, he's in the middle of the park.
Yeah, similar story, just like the previous game. yesterday they were going strong, 79, 80 runs, no wicket, and then suddenly you see the board and it's 110 odd runs for 5 wickets. And similar kind of performance from UAE. So if there's one area of improvement, it's this: how to conserve wickets and play deep. I think that is something that they'll definitely need to plan. 2 more deliveries to go in the over, just 3 runs conceded. So the last few overs have been in favour of Kuwait. They've managed to pull things back in their favour.
Yeah, in fact, the last boundary was hit 17 balls ago. So great fight back. Oh, outside edge. Didn't know much about it, Dhruv Prashar. But it will scurry away for a streaky boundary.
Yeah, not where he intended, but that last boundary, as you mentioned, came 17 deliveries ago. Now they've got that much needed 4 runs. Faint edge and fine enough for the ball to reach the ropes towards the deep third. Shafiq can't get there in time. Pushed in the extra cover region. They're looking for 2. Ali Nasir is not interested. Will only be a single to end the over. And 150 comes up for UAE in the 17th over.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ahmed, come 5 leg. Come 5 leg. Bilal, go line, Bilal.
It's going to be Shafiq. Pushed off the back foot, nicely worked away towards the deep third for a single.
Well, 2 overs, none for 33 for Shafiq Manakaddavat so far. So certainly rolling the dice here is Aslam. I would have thought Mirza Ahmed would come back into the attack, but they're opting for Shafiq. And he's already under the pump here. Can UAE do a calculated counter-attack against him? Ali Nasir especially has that big hitting ability.
Yes, this left-hand, right-hand combination might just work for UAE against Shafiq, because he'll have to change angles. As you can see now, he's be coming around the wicket for the left-handed Ali Nasir. Here we go. Slower and fuller. Nicely played, but will only get a single. That'll bring Dhruv Prashar back on strike. So last 16 deliveries to go. How many more can UAE get, Ahmed?
Yeah, and this is, well, a bit of a soft underbelly for the UAE T20i setup currently. After Ali Nasir, they're all bowlers. They have a longish tail. Fair enough, Zohaib, Junaid Siddiqui, they can all strike the ball clean. But I just worry about the batting depth if the middle order is not clicking.
I agree. I think they just need to bolster that middle order. And without Rahul Chopra, it looks even more weak, so to speak.
Well, they do have Nilansh Keswani in the squad. He could be a good option. Terrific batter, excellent fielder, left arm spinner as well. And he's a good man in a crisis scenario, batting at that number 8, number 7 position. So that could be something they ponder down the line.
Oh, this is a slower delivery from Shafiq, and good idea to bowl that slower delivery. The execution not all that great. Too straight and down the leg side. He'll have to bowl that again. 1 more run added to the total.
Yeah, overall they've been very decent with their extras. Only 2 wides in the bowling effort, trying that back of the hander. So trying to mix it up here in the slog overs. Let's see if he can get it right. It's crucial. They restrict UAE to maybe around 170, 175. That could be a chaseable score.
That's in the air. Catch it is the call. Long on comes underneath the ball and will complete the catch. Munib, he's got a safe pair of hands. And another wicket for UAE. They've lost Dhruv Prashar.
6 wickets have fallen for 49 runs fair delivery, no issues there. Change of pace again. This was the off cutter. Dhruv trying to clear the long on. Got the height, not the distance. And easy as you like, no mistakes made. So the UAE middle order is faltering. Dhruv departs for 8, 153 for 6.
Come boys, jaldi करना guys, आएगा, come on guys. Come on, Safi.
Mohammad Zuhaib, strike rate of 142. That is something that UAE will want from Zuhaib, to strike at that and maybe get another quick fire, 15 runs maybe. Will just help UAE in their cause. Short ball. Surprised Zuhaib with that one, Shafiq. Will be a single.
Yeah, I do wonder, Shoaib, whether the pitch is playing tricks or it's just been poor application from the UAE middle order. Really haven't seen the ball misbehave too much in this batting effort so far. So I leave it up to you. I do feel that it's poor application, to be quite frank.
Yeah, I second that. I think it's just not, they've not been able to carry the momentum, and sometimes when your top order batters have done well, there is added pressure to keep up to that pace of scoring, and unfortunately for UAE, they've not been able to deliver that today. Hit straight back, and good fielding of his own bowling by Shafiq.
Well, this is a superb over so far. Just 3 runs conceded, keeping a lid on the scoring. And you can just sense the frustration with the UAE batters. 2 overs to go, 154 for 6.
Next time covering. No, bring in. Ahmad. Abid. SW cut off time 306.
Syed Munib Hashimi. Back cut and good fielding at point. The out cricket from Kuwait has been pretty good overall, Shoaib.
Yes, they've gradually, as they've come into this innings, they've gotten better. Earlier, I think it was the nerves, the early jitters of playing a side like UAE. They dropped a few catches, a few easy run-out chances were missed. But now, after those dot balls and a few wickets, they've certainly looked a lot better fielding side. 155 on the board. 11 deliveries to go. Munib, he's bowling a very important over in this first innings, the penultimate over, and he's bowled well. He's shown some character, given away just 26 and taken 2 wickets. That's the field setting for him. 3 on the onside for the left-handed Ali Nasir, and 2 on the off. A deep third and a cover, which is right on the boundary ropes. Around the wicket, Munib. Short ball and nicely played over point. There is protection, will be a single.
Yeah, Ali Nasir will be frustrated with that. He absolutely nailed it, but got it a bit too square. Wanted to go behind point, and that would have been a boundary. So Munib needs to be careful bowling that length. You want to be very full or very short. Anything in between will travel.
And I think he has the ability to bowl those Yorkers, and I'm surprised that he hasn't employed one yet. Maybe now is the time for the right-handed Zohaib Zubair. Munib might just go full and on the stumps. No, swing and a miss from Zohaib. Slower delivery, deceptive one, and a much needed, a crucial dot ball.
This has been a superb fight back from Kuwait in the second half of the innings. taking regular wickets and street smart bowling from the seamers. We saw Shafiq mixing it up in his previous over, picked up a wicket as well. And Syed Munib Hashimi, outstanding bowling figures in the overall context of the Kuwait bowling effort.
Surprising short delivery this time. Some nip, bounce and carry from Munib. And what an over this is turning out to be for Kuwait.
He looks quite innocuous, just ambles in, but puts a lot of shoulder action on the ball. And that one really kicked off a length there. Look at that, pounded into the surface. And Zohaib was in no position to pull that one. Very impressive. First time I'm seeing Syed Munib. And he's ticked all the boxes, hasn't he? Has decent lively pace. He's smart, he mixes up his length, uses his variations, and really is a great find for Kuwait.
And very handy with the bat as well. Lower down the order, has the ability to hit some long sixes. Oh, that's a good shot. That is a very good hit from Zohaib. A no-look slog towards the mid-wicket, and it's gone beyond the ropes. It's a big hit, and it's a big six.
Well, now we know why Mohammad Zohaib has a career strike rate of 141. That was absolutely nailed. Was a slot ball, to be fair, but look at that bat speed. No look, over mid-wicket, bye-bye, over the bushes. And I've only got one thing to say to you, Shoaib. New balls, please.
Yeah, quite a few have already been lost to in that bushes. So I'll not be surprised if they bring another ball. Well, they've now have employed a few personnel just to get the balls back.
Yeah, 6 sixes so far in the UAE batting effort. So big hitting is not the problem. It's just that middle game that we're searching for. And that's just not in the T20i format. I would say in both white ball formats, that is a bit of a sore point, the Achilles heel for the UAE national team.
Yeah, it is. And I'm sure the think tank and the management have taken a note of it. As long as the results are favouring, those concerns are not highlighted as much. But I'm sure behind the curtains there's work being done. Short ball, slash this time over point, and there is protection there. Will be taken. Munib will have the last laugh. Yes, he was hit for a 6, but then he takes Zohaib out of the equation.
Smart field setting once again. That sweeper cover was more towards point. Fair delivery. No issues there. Was a clean connection from Zohaib, but straight into the pocket of the fielder. No mistakes made. Meet Bafsar holding on to the catch. So short and sweet from Mohammad Zohaib. 8 of 6. 162 for 7. Final over coming up.
Round the wicket, slower delivery. First ball hammered by Ali Nasir in the slot and punished. Starts the over with a 4.
Well, why would you have mid-off in the circle at this stage? That is what I'm asking Mohammad Aslam. Gentle, slower delivery in the slot. And Ali Nasir had all the time in the world to pump it down the ground. I think that's a bit of a mental error made there by Kuwait. And they've had to pay the price. Early boundary in the final over.
And that slower delivery was in the slot. Had that been a little further away from Ali Nasir, that would have worked. But not to be. Short ball, it's in the air. This could be another wicket. Fielder settling in and takes the catch. Munib has had a great day in the field. First with the ball, and now he's taken some really good catches as well, contributing all throughout as UAE lose Ali Nasir as well.
Well, the catching from Kuwait has been outstanding. Let's take a look here. Fair delivery, no issues at all. Shafiq pounding it into the surface. Ali Nasir trying to whack that away over cow corner, and Munib Hashmi. That's brilliant from the big fast bowler. Diving catch taken, and Ali Nasir back to the dugout as well. A flurry of wickets going down for the UAE. 166 for 8.
It's going to be Jawahirullah. Well, those numbers not all that great. You don't expect him to bat. First ball, he's been given a taste of his own medicine. A short delivery and straight into the hands of the keeper.
I think he may have dropped that one, Shoaib. Shafiq is frustrated. Bouncer followed Jawadullah there. And I think the keeper might have spilled this one. Let's take a look. This was the dismissal of Ali Nasir. Nothing short really. Didn't have a great balance. Excellent catch by Hashimi though. So UAE have lost 8 wickets for 64 runs. If you can believe it.
Another short delivery, another surprise delivery, and no signal from the umpire yet. So it seems like it's short but not short enough to be called for it.
Well, Shafiq has bowled really well at the death. Remember, he was 2 overs, none for 33. So in 1.4 overs, he's only conceded 8 runs. 7 runs, pardon me. No, 8 runs. Pardon me, my math is a bit off. Need to have some coffee, and picked up 2 wickets.
Now this one sliced. They'll get a single. Well, that's all they'll get. So this over just has conceded 5 runs. 4 has come on the first ball, and since then Shafiq has made a strong comeback, and it doesn't look like these two might be able to score runs off him. Of course, Junaid, we know, has a record to his name in the T20 World Cup in Australia. Hit the biggest 6 of the tournament. So he does have that ability. We don't need the biggest 6, we just need a few 6s. If you can get that, I think UAE will be very happy.
And he's in good batting form as well. Played a handy cameo versus Oman. But Kuwait have done a sterling job to come back into this game, and they will believe at the innings break.
Last ball. Tries to go big towards the square leg. Will only be a single. That's all they'll get. So another good over. And overall, the last 5 overs have belonged to Kuwait. They've made a strong comeback. They'll be very happy with this scoreboard. And they'll fancy chasing it down. For a moment in this game, we thought it's going to be 200 plus that Kuwait will be chasing. But that's not the case. They've pulled things back in their favour. And going into the second innings, I feel Kuwait have the momentum in this game. So they'll look to chase it down when they come out to bat in the second.
Oh, absolutely. The body language of the two sides tells the story. Shoulders high for Kuwait. Plenty of encouragement, plenty of cheers in the team huddle. Meanwhile, UAE looking a bit deflated. They've lost 8 wickets for just 64 runs. Flying start provided by Tanis Suri. Magnificent innings, 77 of 47. Mohammad Wasim getting his 19th T20i half century as well. But look at that middle order, Shoaib. All coming and going in single digits. Very poor application and very poor execution.
Now that is a very contrasting scorecard. At the top you'll feel that UAE have started off well, but then nobody's been able to take that and carry that momentum forward. They've bowled disciplined line and lengths, just 2 extras Kuwait, and that is such a big sign. That is such a big plus for Kuwait. They've held on to their nerves and they've ensured that they restrict UAE to 168. Not a bad looking bowling card. Of course, the fast bowlers were taken for some runs earlier on, but then the spinners came in, especially Yasin. I think he was the key bowler for Kuwait, ensuring that he doesn't give away too many runs, bowls in the right areas, got 13 dot balls in his 4 overs, conceded just 17 runs and got 2 important wickets to his name. Munib too was brilliant in the middle and in the death as well. 4 overs, 33 runs and 3 wickets to his name.
Superb fight back from the Kuwait bowlers. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first inning. Then it was a flying start for the UAE. Tanis Suri and Mohammad Wasim were outstanding, taking on all comers. Especially Shafiq was taken for a ride, 2 overs, none for 33. Tanis Suri, some crisp shots, and Mohammad Wasim, we know all about his big hitting ability. That one cracked behind point. That was a lovely shot from Tanish. And when the spinners came on, Mohammad Wasim took charge, raising yet another half century. But this was the big moment in the game. Yasin trapping Mohammad Wasim in front. Tanis Suri getting his maiden T20i 50. Alishan Sharafur departing quickly. And then it was a flurry of wickets. The middle order came and went. Brilliant catch taken there by Aslam at short extra. Dhruv Prasher tried his best as well, but nobody really applying themselves in the middle order. And in the end, Kuwait have done a sterling job to restrict UAE to what could be a chaseable score here. Very good batting wicket here, and they will certainly believe in the way they have fought back hard in the second half of the first innings. So 169 is the target for the men in blue. Can they gun it down against the UAE? We'll find out after the break. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome back to the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship 2024. Match number 8 in progress. UAE taking on Kuwait. And after being given a flying start by Tanis Suri and Mohammad Wasim, a bit of a mini collapse coming in for Team UAE, and they have been restricted to a score of 168 in their allotted 20 overs. Some excellent bowling and fielding coming in from Kuwait in the second half of the first innings, restricting to what could be a chaseable score for the men in blue and red. In terms of the bowling, Yasin was outstanding. Syed Munib Hashmi 3 for 33 as well. 2 wickets for Shafiq, bowled well at the death. And Meet Bafsar, a surprise candidate with a wicket to his name in his 2 overs. So the onus is on the Kuwait top order to get them off to a strong start. Nothing wrong with the pitch really. Need to go at a run rate of 8.4 runs per over. Joining me in the comm box is former UAE women's captain Chavi Bhatt. Good afternoon. And what happened with the UAE, Chavi? Only you can explain it to us.
Very good afternoon to you, Ahmed. Good afternoon to all our viewers across who join us. Sometimes too strong a start can drop the cards in a hurry, and that's really something that happened. And they were going so well at the end of the 10th over. We truly thought that they're going to end up at 200. They were at 100 at the end of 10. So 169 required. The run rate needs to be at 8.4. Can UAE stop the Kuwait batting as they do come on? But very good comeback from the Kuwait bowlers. And did really well to restrict UAE from going past that 200 mark.
Well, the positive thing for the UAE is that their bowling is their strength. The likes of Junaid Siddiqui, Mohammad Jawadullah, Ali Nasir, Mohammad Zuhaib, Simranjeet Singh. Of course, so they have all bases covered really. And they would bank on their bowlers to get the job done. Having runs on the board is always a plus. 169 is not a lowish target by any means. I just feel that they'd be disappointed with the latter half of the innings. 2 umpires in the middle once again are Mr. Asim Mahmood and Mr. Mohammad Naseem conducting affairs. And it's going to be the one and only Junaid Siddiqui lining up with the new ball from the near end. The onus is on the Kuwaiti top order. One of them needs to get a decent, sizable innings. Will it be Ravija? Will it be Clinto? Let's see what they can produce in the power play.
Very, very capable openers for Kuwait, both these. And they have stood up to the occasion time and again. So they will be expected to do the same once more, as we are just a few minutes away from getting this chase started off. A good wicket to bat on. It's hard now. The weather still very favourable.
Oh, absolutely pristine conditions for cricket. And Kuwait, well, their batting has their concerns. Couldn't chase down a measly score of 120 odd against Bahrain. So that will be playing on the back of their minds. Taking a look at the field setup for Junaid Siddiqui. Deep third in position and the deep square leg. Orthodox setup. Ravija Sundarwan. Outstanding record. Look at that strike rate. He's got not 1 but 2 T20i tons to his name, Chavi.
Yeah, that's still
They're very experienced. And then we obviously have Clinto Anto. 30 matches, 500 runs for him. Another very good strike rate of almost 150. And he's got 250s in his T20 career. 75 being the best. So a lot will depend on these two to get to that target of 169.
Yeah, usually bats in the middle order. Meanwhile, Junaid Siddiqui, what a record he has for the UAE. 90 wickets. 3 times he's taken a 4-wicket haul. And here we go. Umpires say play. 169 is the magic number for Kuwait. Can they pull off this run chase? Time will tell. Here we go. First ball. Beautifully bowled. Junaid Siddiqui getting Ravija to just prod at the ball outside off.
It's a very good questioning length and line. As a batter, you will always be tentative. Just have a look at that. Slightly back of the length. Getting the ball just a shape away from the right-hander. Rolling his fingers as the ball moves away through the seam. And there will be something special that the UAE bowlers will display
Yeah, I think they are perhaps the fastest trio in the Gulf Cup. Fended away towards point. Junaid Siddiqui on a good day can certainly get up to about 138, 140 clicks. Same for Jawadullah and Ali Nasir, very similar. And they have that extra height as well, apart from Jawadullah. So maybe they can extract that extra bounce off the surface as well.
And the target of 169. They will need that run rate of 8.5 and over Kuwait. And also what they'll need to be mindful of, they don't want to lose too many wickets too quickly. So they will have to be patient in this run chase. So Junaid. He gets a top edge. Is there going to be a chance? And it will just fall short of the fielder coming in from deep third.
Yeah, it was Asif Khan in the deep. I think he might have reacted late because he thought the ball would go towards the leg side. Genuine top edge from Ravija. And that millisecond, that split second of judging the trajectory of the ball has allowed him to get away with it. Extra bounce once again, and not too sure about that shot selection.
Yeah, truly so. But did well to save the boundary. And just keeping it to a single. Ravija. And it's going to be Clinto on strike for the first time in this innings. Yeah, it's not a bad delivery to start off with. Just gliding that one away towards the onside. And like I just mentioned a few minutes ago, it's about the patient run chase. Sometimes when you've got 169 on board, you know you've got the top side in the league. You have to be very mindful of how you're going to pace your innings.
Completely agree with you, Charvi. Wickets in hand will be the name of the game. Even if they get only about 30, 35 or 40 in the power play, that's fair enough. Just take the game deep. Don't need to be over aggressive in the power play and sacrifice your wickets. Beautifully bowled again. Junaid Siddiqui has found that perfect line and length in his very first over.
He's also using that little bit of that grassy patch on that side of the wicket to his advantage. He's just getting the ball or the seam, if we see that, just getting the seam to brush off that little grass, and that's why we see just that hint of movement moving away. Just maybe in some portions we're seeing Ravija, we're seeing Clinto trying to look for that one big hit every over. They will need it. Remember that run rate is over 8, almost 9 in over is what they require. Simple as it gets. Ravija gets the best of himself, and that's going to be the first wicket to fall.
Well, that is a very, very poor stroke to say the least. What was Ravija thinking there? Taking a look at the front foot. Absolutely no issues. Trying to pull a delivery wide of off from the front foot. Complete brain fade, and Mohammad Wasim, one of the best fielders in the world. That's a lollipop of a catch. So Junaid Siddiqui, as per usual, strikes early, and Ravija will be disappointed. Kuwait 2 for 1. So it's Meet Bafsar coming in at number 3. Elegant left-hander. One of the key players in the Kuwait batting lineup. 10 half centuries in his career. And he's still just a young lad who was playing under 19 cricket 3 years ago. The future is bright, but he needs to produce an innings here, Chavi.
They'll need to save those wickets. So immediately we've got spin on offer from the other end. Dhruv Parshar. He will keep things interesting. Good sense of flight to start off with. airing the ball a little bit. And there is still that very light breeze that's blowing Ahmed. Look at that wicket once again. Looking to go over mid-off, but just didn't get the timing right. Once again, that little bit of an inside edge.
Yeah, this has been the regular opening duo for UAE with the ball. Dhruv Parashar with his canny off spin has that arm ball, the dusra or the carom ball. Very skillful young finger spinner, and he will certainly keep the batters on their toes. Clinto, usually a belligerent striker of the ball. Meet, a lot more technically sound. Plays the ball a lot more on merit. And will he look to take a chance here? I think with the left-hander at the crease currently for Kuwait, Dhruv could be in the game.
Oh, this one armed it. Just getting that arm down. The quicker one. Attacking the stumps once again. Slightly shortish. And I just think that Meath was not expecting that bounce to come out. Look at that one. Erratic a little. Once again, looking for that cut. Just skidding through.
Well, if Meath is willing to play that shot against Dhruv Parashar, get a slip in, there could be a sharp outside edge coming through. Drop and run, not quite. Ring fielding is good from the UAE. Asif Khan swooping in quickly, and you like to see that energy in the field.
Do you see a difference, Ahmed? The field, if we just see not so defensive, attacking in some parts, but we'll keep the pressure on.
Easy boy.
Once again, he's pushed him back into the crease, just not allowing him to come on the front foot. Not a bad tidy over, just the one run off it. 2 gone, 3 for 1.
Junaid Siddiqui to continue, and just like that, the required run rate has moved beyond 9 runs per over. Slow start for Kuwait. Whipped away, unorthodox. Good fielding at short fine by Jawadullah. That was moving quickly.
And also the strike was hard on time by Clinto. 165 needed now of 107. And if they don't get a few big hits within the span of the power play, that asking rate is going to start to sky. It's already up at 9.2. The disadvantage Kuwait, they've already lost a wicket.
Yeah, they needed Ravija to get going. He was the destroyer in chief, so to speak. Junaid Siddiqui, terrific rhythm. That ball is coming out of the hand nicely, and he's getting a good response from the surface, that extra bounce. Shaping into the left-hander, skewed away towards third for a single. So Meath is underway, but who will be the one who really looks to take a risk against the UAE bowlers here?
You can play a content innings, but you also need somebody to go ahead and take a risk. You need to go up. That will be required. 5 for 1. So over number 3. 2 runs in this over so far. Junaid Siddiqui. Can he try and just place that ball once again on that slightly green patch? There you go. Almost called it. Another swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's a bit too quick to catch up to at the moment. Clinto, feet rooted in the crease, trying to crack that away behind point. And he's just keeping it out of his hitting range. Nothing too full or too straight. And this is superb bowling, setting the tone early. And UAE have 3 excellent fast bowlers in the form of Junaid, Mohammad Jawadullah, Ali Nasir as well. He's been bowling really well in this tournament. Had a major impact versus Oman. Pulled off the front foot and straight to mid-on. Excellent catch taken. It's Ali Nasir in the game, And Junaid Siddiqui with the double strike in the power play.
Nicely done. He timed his jump to perfection. A fair delivery from Junaid Siddiqui. Looking to go over the top. Mistimed it completely. And a very smart and controlled catch by Ali Nasir. That's going to be another wicket to fall here for Kuwait. And it is their opener, Clinto Anto. So 2.4 overs have been bowled. It's 5 for 2 for Kuwait in the chase.
So the new batter coming in for Kuwait is Mohammad Umar. Well, they're really up against it now. 5 for 2. Early days in his career just yet, but pretty decent strike rate for Umar. Can he do better than that best of 30? Needs to double that, to be quite frank, if they are to remain in the game. Junaid Siddiqui on song and proving to be deadly with the new ball, as he almost always is. Beautifully bowled. Feet stuck in cement.
I think he was beaten all ends up. Look at that. Once again, this was that wicket, the previous delivery. And just immediately after that delivery, that was moving past. So 5 for 8, 5 for 2. And 2 runs and a wicket in this over so far for Junaid Siddiqui. Mohammad Umar for Kuwait on strike. Not a bad delivery this. And that will be a single to end. So 3 runs and a wicket. It's not been a bad over this from a UAE perspective. End of the third over, it's 6 for 2.
Well, it's been a sedate start, to say the least, for Kuwait. And of course, a huge thank you to our associate sponsors. 7 Districts, one of the preeminent cricketing franchises in the UAE. They've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And of course, our powered by partner and streaming partner in India, FanCode, always very involved in the UAE domestic cricket scene. And of course, the entire Gulf now with the Gulf Cup. Dhruv into his second over, and he's just keeping it wicket to wicket, tying down the Kuwait batters, and Junaid Siddiqui is benefiting from the other end with the wickets.
Truly it is. He's trying to keep it tight. Once again, good delivery. Drifting past the right-hander, getting that turn away.
Yeah, that is his signature delivery. That straighter one drifts away from the right-hander. And he bowls it with a clean axial as well, Charvi. Very impressive. How skillful are the youngsters coming through in the UAE these days?
Oh, very. You look at that once again. It's also the line that they maintain within the line of the stumps. It's so tight. Comes close to the wicket to deliver that ball. And gets that extra bit of drift ability from his arm action.
And Meet was really struggling to read him in the previous over. I would like to see a slip in place for him though. Ringfield on the offside. They've taken some protection deep towards the on. But why not have a slip in place? There is a short extra cover and a short mid-wicket. But somebody in the cordon would do well as well. Cut in the air and in the gap. That's a lovely shot from Meet. and it will meet the boundary rope. Sorry for that.
Very poetic is my co-commentator. But nicely done. Good looking shot that climbed out to it. Was a short delivery. Angled it through backward point for 4 runs. A much needed boundary for Kuwait at this stage. 11 for 2. But the asking rate, Ahmed, a little bit of a concern. It's going up. It's at 9.6. So just a tad below 10 and over. And that will build on the pressure. You've already lost 2 wickets in the span of the power play. Tossed up and skied it in the air over mid-on. And this one will trickle away into the fence. It's back-to-back boundaries.
But that's a beautiful shot from Meet Bafsar. Slightly flighted delivery, slightly full. And he took a calculated risk. Going straight, elevating it over mid-off. And it's paid off. That's much more like it. Now Kuwait are finding some momentum in their batting effort. That's a top shot.
One more delivery remaining. It's been a bit of an expensive over this from Dhruv. 9 runs coming off it so far. Yeah, bang this one in slightly short. The wrong one. And it will be a dot delivery to end the over. 4 gone, 15 for 2.
Always on the move, the hustle and bustle of the 311 highway, the Mohammed bin Zayed Expressway here, just outside Dubai Sports City, where we have the ICC Academy Ovals and of course the ICC headquarters itself. Any important meetings coming up for you there, Charvi?
I'm hoping so.
I hope it all bodes well for you.
I need to check with my assistant what's on the calendar.
Meanwhile, Ali Nasir coming into the attack. Exciting, genuine all-rounder, former UAE under-19. Well established in the senior side as well. 46 wickets in his career and he's just 20 years old. Incredible numbers he has. And he's only getting better by the day. Bowled exceptionally well against Oman. We'll be looking to continue that versus Kuwait as well. Starts off with a wide though, a real loosener.
Just not able to control that one, getting the ball just away from the right-hander. We also saw Mohammad Ubair get into a position very quickly before he let it past. 153 now needed in 96 deliveries. Just a mini partnership just about to start getting built up. 11 runs worth between Meet and Umair. So Ali Nasir. That's better, but this one is creamed. And creamed handsomely over long on. And it's going to be 4 runs.
Yeah, he read the length very early there, Muhammad Umar. It was banged in back of a length and smashed over wideish long on. That's a clean strike. So he certainly does back a punch and a bit of a wake-up call for Ali Nasir as well. He'll have to bend his back and really let that ball fly. Not quite into his stride just yet, but that's encouraging. Now we've seen Meet hit a couple of boundaries in the previous over and Muhammad Umar also opening up.
20 for 2. Over number 5. We've got one more over in the power play after, so they've got 40 runs. They've got 20 runs, I beg your pardon. But it's just been the scenario of losing those 2 wickets, especially during the span of the power play. It really hurts. We saw it in the earlier game too, Ahmed. Lost 1 too many wickets within the span of the power play this morning.
Yeah, and then they really had no way back into the game, did Saudi. Meanwhile, maybe Junaid Siddiqui could have been tried for the 3rd over. He was in wicket-taking form. You have Mohammad Jawadullah who can bowl at the death as well. Ali Nasir, plenty skilled as well. I would have persisted and given him 1 more over just to pick up Meet Bafsar in particular. But Mohammad Wasim has other plans. Let's see if they pay off. That's much better. Quick single taken. Shy at the stumps. Syed Haider Wasi Shah. He's a real live wire, isn't he?
Yeah, nicely done. Good piece of fielding that. Coming in, putting that dive in, getting the flick through. Look at that. Let's have a look at that one again. Nicely done. And it's just all about the efforts. Once again, 22 for 2.
Yeah, that's what the youngsters do. They give you that verve, that energy in the field. And this man is 200% committed, not even 100. Loves to be out there in the middle, enjoys his feeling. That is always the key. You need to enjoy your time out there in the park. Oh, this is huge. This is out of here. Bye-bye. Maximum.
What a shot that is from Mohammad Umar. Look at that one. Got into the position, swiveled through, and punched away.
That was a magnificent strike. Where have you been hiding, young man? And that has jolted the UAE team. And that has certainly jolted Ali Nasir. And it has jolted our ground staff as well here at the ICC Academy. Can we reach that one?
Now I think they're going to go looking for the leather in the bushes to see if they can find it. It was hit so hard. And it just gets lost. If you remember, in the first innings, half the ball box is almost empty. Look at that one.
That is a magnificent shot. Swiveled with the hit, and he didn't bother running. You don't need to when you can strike the ball that clean and that big. And the sound it made of the blade was absolutely thunderous from Mohammad Umar. And there we go, the kookaburras are here.
Yeah, the half-empty ball box comes out once again.
Mind you, these are quite expensive.
Of course.
You will know better than us. So it's the two
And
umpires.
the umpires are also trying to say how many. I've got only 2. Please make sure that we don't lose any more.
Well, tell that to Mohammad Umar. He has different plans altogether. So Ali Nasir looking slightly concerned. 13 runs looted in this over. And this is good progress. Partnership up to 23 of 12. It was a very slow start. Clinton and Ravija couldn't really make an impression. But this pair in the middle are looking ominous for the UAE.
Yeah, 2 more deliveries remaining in this 5th over. Mohammad Umar, 13 of 8. Meet is on 10 of 9. And Ali Nasir just seems to be off song at the moment. It's been a expensive over this. Better delivery. The off cutter, much better, slower through the air. Kept it controlled, kept it in line. And will be a dot ball.
Yeah, good idea. Use your variations. Don't need to go seam up, back over length on every delivery. Keep that batter guessing. Very fine all-rounder. He's taken a bit of a hiding in his first over, but I'm sure he will respond. And I keep saying the bowling is the strength of the UAE. You've got Mohammad Zohaib, the leggy. You've got Simranjeet Singh, the left-arm orthodox as well. Then the 3 seamers. And of course, Dhruv Parashar with his mystery spin. I think he certainly qualifies as that. With that beautiful carom ball and arm ball. Struck on the back leg. This is close. And will not be given. That was a very, very close indeed, Charvi.
We need to have a look at that one again. That was a very, very close call. Did look out to me from where it is coming in. Let's have a look at this one. The ball coming in, and I think that was close. I think it was just going to hit the top of leg stump, maybe just clipping the bails. And as we call it in our review systems, if we had one, it is going to be umpire's call. So for the umpire's call, then end of 5 overs, it's 28 for 2, and there'll be changes in the voices.
Taking leg. Yes, sorry, that's it.
So left arm speedster Mohammad Jawadullah into the attack. 55 wickets in his T20i career already. Outstanding young find for the UAE. Good looking punch coming in from Meath. Couldn't quite penetrate the gap. But now this partnership is building up some momentum. Mohammad Umar looking dangerous. 13 of 10. And Meath Bafsar, well, maybe he can just anchor one and allow the others to bat around him. And that perhaps could build some momentum towards that target of 169 for Kuwait. It is an important game for them. They've already faced a loss in the Gulf Championship this season. So let's see. It's a tall task indeed against the quality UAE bowling attack. Mudassar Ali, welcome to the Combox.
Thank you, Ahmad. In the air, falling in no man's land. They need to rebuild here. Meath and Umar. The bowlers doing a pretty good job in the first innings, keeping UAE below 170. But the problem has been Ravija and Clinto back in the hut. Meath run a ball 11. Umar got a maximum of 4, 13 of 10, 29. Bowling has been good by UAE fast bowlers. Lead in the pack of this bowling unit, Junaid Siddiqui, couple of overs going for just 5 runs, couple of wickets in his kitty. Rotating his bowlers quite well, the captain Mohammad Wasim. A co-commentator, Harman, keenly watching this contest. A bit of bother here, Shoaib Kuwait losing couple of wickets.
Yeah, I thought you were saying a little bit of bother on Harman's face. Harman originally from Kuwait, so clearly he is hoping that Kuwait does well in the series, and rightly so. But yes, tense faces not only in the Kuwait dugout but in the fans around the ground as well. If they win this, they'll keep their hopes alive. There you can see we're talking about tense faces. Qasim Ali, the coach, head coach of Kuwait. It's still possible, Mudassir. It's still possible for Kuwait to chase this total down. They've done well to restrict UAE to 169.
On the back foot, connects well. Chased by the fielder. So a couple of runs on offer for Meath. What a comeback in the first innings. At one stage, UAE were looking good to go beyond 200, but all of a sudden, the middle overs, Yasin Patel and the likes of Munib were among the wickets. Though they have lost a couple of wickets, I think they are trying out too many things. They need to rotate the strike, get those odd boundary wickets in hand. The last 5 overs, and you can go after the bowlers. They bat very deep down the order, Kuwait team.
The last ball, it's in the air. This one's been skied up. Is that a chance? Oh, Simranjeet did all the hard work, got there, but just couldn't hold on to it. Should have been wicket number 3. Well, not to be. UAE have dropped a chance. Meath Bafsar gets a life. 6 overs, 33 for 2.
So signal coming in from the on-field umpire Naseem. That's the end of the power play. Couple of wickets going down. What an over, what a start provided by Junaid Siddiqui. First it was Clinto, then Ravija, then Umar getting a boundary. In fact, this was a fall of Ravija. Then Meath and Umar stitching a partnership. Couple couple of boundaries and a maximum in the power play. It was a brilliant hit on the back foot, one bounce for 4 runs. It took Linasir out of the park here, Umar. A huge maximum. If you talk about the bowling unit, they did a pretty good job in the power play. And in comes Simranjeet Singh. What a start to his young career. 8 matches, 6 wickets.
Yes, he's impressed one and all. Now watch out if he doesn't bowl his first delivery, because that's what he's done on 2 occasions. Every time he's come out to bowl for the very first time, he'll come all throughout and then back off and not bowl the first ball. I think it's a kind of a superstition. Let's find out. Oh, this time he does it. This time he bowls the ball. They're looking for 2 and will get them. Oh, a misfield by Haider Wasi Shah, but no damage done, just 2.
Look at the smart piece of cricket by Meet, playing with soft hands, and straight away they know there's always that second run. And talking about Simranjeet, bit superstitious before delivering that first ball. But did he ever did that when he played with us, Shoaib, the domestic circuit?
No, I think at the international level he's found something new that has worked for him. He's very disciplined, that I can tell you, and that's remained the same all throughout from his early days. Oh, that could have been close yet again. They've taken 2 risky runs, but they've managed to get back in time. Good running between the wickets between these 2 young cricketers of Kuwait.
Sensible piece of batting. Boundaries are hard to come. Now they're using this big ground in their favor. So 4 runs, a couple of deliveries bowled by Simranjeet. Look at that. Yet again, now trying to hit it hard. And for the second time, there was a backup, Haider Wasisha, of no use.
Again looking for 2, but this time he's middled it too well. Meet Bhavsar. Yeah, that throw was too fast and hard from Zohaib Zubair. Wasi was not able to collect it, although he's a wicket keeper by trade, so you can expect him to hold on to the toughest of throws. But on that occasion, it just was an awkward bounce too, so just let it pass. Better than getting injured in your very first game after a long break. Another run taken.
It was a good throw came from Zohaib Zubair, as said by your wicketkeeper by trade, Haider Wasisha, but in this game, it's Tanish Suri who's keeping the wickets. It's a partnership worth of 34 in just 24 balls. Looks always in control, Shoaib. Just wait for those looseners and busy by taking those singles.
Yes, we've been fortunate enough to see a lot of cricket, and we've seen a lot of Kuwait matches as well, Mudassir. And for me, I think Meet Bhavsar is one of their best batters by far that we've seen. So I think I'm very impressed with the way he's batted. This one's down the leg side, will be called a wide. Meet Bhavsar, just feel that he's not been able to deliver to his potential. He's not been consistent enough, and hopefully today he can do well for his side.
Very watchful, these 2 batters stitching a partnership. 9 runs over. First over from Simranjeet. 7 overs done, 42 for the loss of 2. Just going at 6 runs per over. Kuwait chasing that 169. What a delivery. The length has been key for Jawadullah. Quicker delivery. Always make sure to keep the batters on the back foot. An excellent piece of captaincy from Mohammad Wasim, the way he's rotating the bowlers. So far, 5 bowlers used by Captain Mohammad Wasim. Another quicker delivery. This time just outside the off stump. There wasn't a chance for Umar to get some runs, but beaten with the pace. So far, 5 bowlers, the likes of Zohaib Zubair, yet to come, the leg break bowler. Three dot balls in a row from Jawadullah. They're getting those runs, but also they need to make sure to get some runs against Jawadullah as well into his second over. Going for just 5 runs, very economical.
Yes, he's bowled well, Jawadullah. Now this is on the pads, trickling away towards the fine leg. Will go all the way. Asif Lala putting in the dive, but not able to get there. And important 4 runs for Umar.
After bowling 3 good deliveries towards the top stump, all of a sudden, change in line, an advantage Umar and Kuwait. It was played very fine, no chance for Asif Khan. A valiant effort coming in. So 4 runs added to the total. Slowly, score moves to 46.
Pushed in the gap. They're looking for the second. No, will only be a single. So not a bad over for both the sides. Yes, first 3 consecutive dot balls, but they've got a boundary. And they've got a single as well. So 5 runs in this Jawadullah's over.
20 dot deliveries so far played by Kuwait batters. They need to make sure to rotate the strike, take those singles. And just 4-4 so far, Shoaib.
I think it's more important that they stick around rather than look at the scoreboard. If they can build a partnership here, it's just going to be a lot easier for them to chase this total down. End of the over. After 8 overs, Kuwait staging a comeback of sorts. 47 for 2. Simranjeet to continue. Slower from Simranjeet. Gets a single to start the over. This is going to be a very important over for Simranjeet and for UAE as well. If he can bowl a boundary-less over, that will put pressure on Kuwait.
Going at a run rate of 5.88. They need to raise the tempo of the runs here. Umar and Meet played 32 deliveries between them, managing 42 runs. Onto the pads. Good effort coming in from Junaid Siddiqui. Good field setup. Mohammad Wasim in the previous over of Simranjeet, there was a big gap towards that short mid wicket. Now putting a fielder there, stopping that second run.
Goes big, goes high, goes handsome, and goes the distance. Huge six from Umar to bring the 50 up for Kuwait.
What a hit. This is the second maximum for Muhammad Umar. A good connection going down on one knee, and it was a bit quicker delivery from Simranjeet. Anticipated that quicker delivery and goes down on one knee. What a hit. A massive six. A much needed maximum on the blade of Muhammad Umar.
Oh, what a hit. Absolutely brilliant. Umar is looking dangerous. And with every passing over, it's getting a little iffy. The shoulders are drooping. The body language looks a lot more tensed for UAE. They need a wicket and they need it desperately now. They need to break this partnership. Worth 50 runs, this partnership of just 35 balls. Much better from Simranjeet. They're looking for the second throw, but not all that great. And Tanis Suri will collect it, but what a knock. And what a partnership this is proving out to be. Suddenly there is a lot of chirp in the Kuwait dugout.
Taking those calculative risks, even running between the wickets has been excellent. Straight away they know there's always a chance for that second run. Putting high the Vasisha under pressure was Umar. Brilliant running. An easy picking, just going past Jawadullah. So leaking runs as of now, Simranjeet. They're targeting Simranjeet. Shown some respect against Jawadullah, but the situation demands these two batters to go after one bowler, and they're targeting Simranjeet.
Yes, there's not a lot to offer for the spinners on this wicket. A single to end the over. Good one for Kuwait. After 9 overs, 60 for 2.
Okay, bas.
9 overs, 60 for 2. Dhruv Parashar has been brought back into the attack in search and hope for a wicket for UAE. This has been a very good partnership, Mudassir.
Yes, because the way they are getting those runs, calculative risk. Looking good there, Ahmed Khwaja and Charvi Butt keenly watching the game. They're supporting the home side, if I'm not wrong, Shoaib.
Oh, straight to Asif Khan, who was grabbed on to one of the most important catches of his career. That was hit hard, smoked towards point, and Asif takes a sharp catch. Dhruv Parashar gets a wicket.
It was an ordinary delivery. Could have played anywhere, but all he could manage is Asif Khan. Good catch taken by Asif Khan. Good field setup. The partnership which was looking dangerous comes to an end. Meet Bhavsar, dejected. Slow walk towards the hut. Is 61 for the loss of 3.
Well, third wicket down. It's a drinks break, and there'll be a change in the com box as well. It's going to be Harman Singh and Charvi Bhatt.
These are the 3 wickets that UAE have captured so far. First, Ravija, Junaid Siddiqui, and then Clinto and couldn't resist, trying to go for the big heave. And Ali Nasir, one of the safest fielders, and recently a wicket just before the drinks break. Welcome to the Combox, Chavi.
Thank you so much, Harman. In the chase are Kuwait, 108 needed of 64. 61 for 3. Just halfway at the halfway stage. We've got 4 more deliveries remaining in this 10th over.
Usman Ghani, 52 games, almost close to that 1,000 runs. 13 more runs needed. 111 the best score. Very good delivery. Dhruv bringing it in. A dot ball.
61 for 3. Their asking rate has gone up 10.2 now. And that's that last wicket looking for the cut. Meet Bhavsar getting caught at point. There was a good partnership built between Umair and Meet. It's going to be Usman Ghani to come in now.
Yeah, Usman, he's making a comeback. Didn't play the previous game against Bahrain. Excellent middle order batter. But that promotion for Umar Abdullah has been working. 34 from 25. He's an under 19 prodigy, making his way towards the senior side. Goes for the big one. There's a fielder, just one bounce towards him. At long gone, Ali Shan stationed there.
They are looking for a few boundaries. They need them every over. 3 runs and a wicket in this over so far. 22 dot balls in the innings. So Dhruv into his 3rd over. He's kept tight this over. Just giving the temptation for the batters to go on. And that'll be the end of the over. 10 gone. It's 63 for 3.
end item over.
Zuhaib, a change in bowling. The leggy being introduced. And Chavi, a leg spinner, sometimes is a wicket-taking option. 19 games for him, 16 wickets, 1 4-wicket haul. Good economy, 7.76.
We were just talking about it in the break, that we'd like to see the likes of Zuhaib to come in. 16 wickets for him. He's got an economy of 7.76. Let's see what he's got in store.
Good delivery, trying to attack the stumps, works it away. Usman will only be a single. It was Omar, I'm sorry, for that single. They need to build up a partnership, just how Mead did. Very commendable by the two youngsters. Omar came in to bat, it was 5 for 2, and that third wicket falling for 61 on the scoreboard.
Yes. And he's really putting a lot of effort into getting that delivery closer, giving it a little bit of air, trying to get it to nip and turn. 64 for 3. He's using the pivot really well. Zuhaib. Usman Ghani. On strike. Needs to build another partnership with Umar. Oh, nicely done. Good delivery.
It's been worked away for just a single. And these singles will not really help Kuwait. Their asking rate over 10.95, almost touching 11. Omar Abdullah, he's been there, and Usman has to start getting in touch. Doesn't have much time, Chavi. And we know that 104 still required from 57 can be a tall task.
Asking rate just a shade below 11. A few tight overs, couple of wickets here and there will make the big difference.
Only one, shabash.
.65 for 3, 11th over in progress. And at the same time at this stage, UAE were 104 for 1. That's almost 40 runs a difference, and also 2 additional wickets down for Kuwait.
Works that away. Was in the air for some time. He's called for 2 and will comfortably come back for the second. For a second, the fielder would have been interested was Wasim, but far to his right.
.101 now needed. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it was a hand away. Placed in that vacant region. This one's gone over. Should find the fielder, but will go past. One bounce over mid-wicket. 4 runs.
Some applause in the dugout. Usman got a 50 against Saudi. He needs to do something similar here again. End of the over with a 4. 9 coming off that over. Was a very good shot, and the fielder went in with that dive, but unable to save that. 11 overs done, 72 for the loss of 3.
Waza. 7 district edge.
.72 for 3 after 11. As they continue with Dhruv into the final over of his spell. He's done well. 1 for 13 for him. 1 for 14.
Dhruv has been bowling really well, very consistent ever since he's made his way towards the senior side. He's done well in the under-19 circuit also. It's really very difficult to get that grip of his when he releases.
Gets a bit of an outside edge, no slip in place. Will be a chase for the fielder coming in. And the ball will trickle away into the fence for a boundary.
That was a very good shot. Was trying to heave that away, edged away. A slip could have been very interesting. But runs are runs no matter how they come in. 4 runs onto the board. Usman. He's already on 12 from 8. 77 on the board. They gotta take their chances against the spin bowlers.
Yeah, it's gone. He's put it up in the air, and I think he's gotten that through all the way over mid-wicket. There's going to be another maximum thanks to Usman Ghani.
Yes, Usman delivering that. 69 sixes in total in this tournament so far. And that was absolutely hammered away. Look at that. He's such a strong batter. This time the fielder was a mere spectator. And luckily, we've got the ball back as well. 83 runs on the board. Kuwait picking up the pace. They've taken on the ace bowler Dhruv. He's leaked 11 of the first 3.
And once again, punched away.
Let's have a look at that action, Javi. You can see that the way he holds that grip of it, and that roll of the fingers in the last movement. Oh, good delivery. That was close to the stumps. Good take there from Tanish Suri.
It's been a bit of an expensive over. This 11 runs have come in the over so far, and we're talking about him rolling the fingers through the seam. That's where he's able to get the ball to turn a lot more in the air. Just the revolutions. But tidy overs be required from a Kuwait perspective. They need to build a very strong partnership to go way through. So Dhruv finishing off at the end of his spell. 1 for 25 on the day. He's done well. He's kept them content. 12 overs gone, 84 for 3.
And well, that is the flags of Bahrain and UAE. It's the National Day of Bahrain, which was also said by Haider Ali after their victory today in the post-match presentation. And UAE also wishing them the National Day. And back into the action, Ali Nasir, just the 1 over, none for 13. Usman on strike. Starts off with that wide-ish length on offer. No signal from the umpire, so it's a dot ball.
I think just staying low as well on that occasion. Didn't rise up. 84 for 3. All he'll need to do is just keep it simple. He's had an expensive over. Gave away 13 runs in that first over that he bowled. Has now been brought back into the attack.
That was a similar length on offer. Worked away through covers. Only a single. Chavi, if we talk about the first innings, first 10 overs we saw UAE score around 100. And Kuwait did really well to just contain them to 168. The death bowling was really good. They picked up wickets regularly. Is that a little concern for UAE going ahead?
In times when you're going to need a lot more than 169, that will be something that they want to go back and think about. Nonetheless, they've got a strong opening pair. And they've stood tall to it today.
Nice crunch that. That is in the gap. What a shot. Umar Abdullah, you beauty. He moves into the 40s. What a shot.
It cannot get better than that. It's a good length delivery right in the slot. Found the gap between extra cover and wide-ish mid-off. Nicely done. 89 for 3. The asking rate is still at 10.6. 80 needed of 45. Yeah, a bit of an inside edge.
Jawadullah does well to cut that off. Just a single. Was an inside edge. Sometimes, if you're lucky, it can go onto the stumps as a bowler. You don't mind that. And Jawadullah has done well. He's got a couple of overs. Good save. Just that palm stop. But good work.
90 comes up for Kuwait in this chase. Moving across the line, does get an outside edge and will get it over. Junaid Siddiqui at short third. The ball will race away into the fence for 4.
The dugout also likes it. Well, Usman Ghani looks like he's come in with some special act. Was trying to move across. Was targeting the leg side, but that top edge and that third could only see that sail over. Look at that shot once again. Nowhere in control, not a conventional hit, but a boundary nonetheless. 10 of this over so far.
94 for 3. One more delivery remaining in this 13th over. In the air for a while. So just trying to create a few chances. Once again, another expensive over. 11 runs coming off the Ali Nasir over. 13 gone. It's 95 for 3.
Left on ground.
$95 for 3 in 13. Simranjeet returns. He's cut that away beautifully. There is a fielder who's giving it a chase, but he can't fetch that. It's a 4 to start the over. Usman Ghani continues the ravish.
Got into the position very quickly, read it through his fingers, back of the length delivery, and pushed away. Nothing for Mohammad Wasi in the deep. So the 99 for 3. Usman Ghani very quickly has moved on to 29 of 17. And Umar on the other end, he's on 43 of 31.
That's another good shot. This time a single. The 100 is up for Kuwait. And Usman coming back from that injury. He's a wounded lion. And that applause says it all. 100 on the board. And that ask is now 69 from 40. Getting closer.
Every over is going to be important from here on. Once again, cuts away. This time straight to the fielder at sweeper cover.
And what a knock this has been by Umar Abdullah, the youngster. He's shown so much maturity today. 43 from 31 deliveries.
Yeah, trying to move across this time. Did hit him on the top of the knee roll. How did that miss the top of off stump? That was supremely close.
That was excellent delivery by Simranjeet. Usman was a little too early to play that shot. Got in position, just missed it. That missed the batter and the ball to the wickets as well. A single. 7 runs off this over. Their asking rate is just around 11. So not bad for Kuwait.
Yeah, just getting into the 14th, getting towards the end of the 14th over. How close was that? That was very, very close. That delivery from Simranjeet. Once again. They are looking for 2 is the call. The throw comes in and we'll get it. That is great running. Very, very good running to bring the over to an end. 9 runs coming off it. 14 gone. It's 104 for 3. So, Umar and Usman Ghani. Umar on 46 of 33. Usman Ghani on 31 of 20. It's just the 2 top scorers there. Junaid Siddiqui has been brought back into the attack now. Much needed. As skipper turns to his most dependable bowler in that lineup. UAE, they do require another wicket here. 65 needed of 36 in the last 6.
Junaid, he's been the ace bowler. 2 wickets for him. And he's in a search for another one. Usman on strike.
What?
Oh, good delivery. There's an appeal. Not out, says the umpire. He's trying to go for that uppercut over the keeper. Dot delivery to start.
It's going to be a good battle this last phase of this innings.
What?
Good delivery once again. 104 for 3. Usman Ghani, Omar have put up 43 runs for this partnership. Top edge, and they will get it through. Backward of point, a couple of bounces into the fence, another boundary.
As Usman Ghani continues from where he finished off with Saudi. He was unbeaten there. He's raced towards 35. 5 boundaries and a 6. This has been an excellent one. Worked away. He was trying that on the first delivery as well. 61 from 34. Job not yet done. But this partnership is now 3 shy from 50 between these two.
Yeah, looks to pull this time round. Just getting that movement through. Started off well in that first spell, coming back in, Junaid Siddiqui. Partnership just nearing that 50 mark between these two. 61 needed, 108 for 3.
Both these batters look comfortable. And Kuwait will be eyeing for another win. This win will be very historic. They've just beaten them once. That was in Oman. It was for the Asia Cup qualifiers. UAE always has got the upper hand against Kuwait. That's crunched. Oh, back to the bowler. Oh, there's some aggression. There is some aggression of the bowler. He's a little upset. That came in fast.
Yeah, these are the catches. They either settle in or they will pop out. One of those. Here we go. Yeah, he was hit hard. And in your follow through, always very difficult for medium pacers. And then just that aggression coming through in once again.
That expression of Usman, he didn't expect that to happen. But this is good to see. You like fast bowlers show aggression. That's what they're there for.
Yes, they are. 2 more deliveries remaining in this 15th over. Junaid Siddiqui. Pitch this one in short. He's got it up in the air and will fall short of the fielder coming in from short fine. He was just too fine, too square.
Usman was trying to go over that fine leg. This could have been a wicket as well. Junaid really unhappy. Junaid was upset on that drop catch, took out all that went out on the batter. Almost got his wicket there. This has been a very good over. 5 of it only. Let's have a look at that replay. Trying to go for that ram shot. Got that from the bottom end of the bat. And the fielder could have got for that catch. What have you done there, Jabidullah? Very lazy effort.
It's all about these catches that you must take in games that are looking to be too close. Junaid Siddiqui. So it's a full toss. It's punched away. Finds the gap. Will go through cow corner. And that brings up the maiden 50 for Mohammad Umar. Nicely done. Patient innings in 34 deliveries. He's got his 50.
What a true blue knock this has been. Well played, Umar. Maiden 50 always special. End of that 15th over. It's 113 for the loss of 3. And there will be change in the com box. We've got Ahmed Khwaja alongside Mudassir Ali.
Thank you very much, Harman and Charvi. Well, this match is well and truly alive. 56 needed of 30. What a fabulous partnership between Usman Ghani and Mohammad Umar. We might have a star in the making here. Mohammad Zohaib, the leggy. Right in the block hole, squeezed away towards point. Will be a dot ball. Well, who thought this game would go down this route, Mudassir Ali? Welcome back to the com box.
Thank you, Ahmed. Right now, it's evenly balanced contest between these two sides. The upper hand is for Kuwait. The likes of Usman Ghani and Umar stitching a partnership, 52 of just 34 balls.
Steps out and cracks it towards the point region. And it's gone in the gap for 4. The momentum builds.
He was out in the previous game due to an injury, making a comeback and making a difference. The wicketkeeper batter of Kuwait, Usman Ghani, Adam Bapu Patel on fire here.
Well, that was a mouthful to say the least. And what a knock he's played. They've added 56 runs together. And Usman Ghani has made 40 of those runs in just 27 balls. Stunning innings.
Indeed.
52 needed of 28. Can they prolong? Can they continue? Oh, trying to heave that away towards fine leg. Not a bad idea, but very smartly bowled by Zohaib, wide of the stumps.
All of a sudden we can see they're enjoying this game. The dugout of Kuwait. They lost the previous game to Bahrain. Now they're coming good against The table toppers, UAE, are in trouble. They need a wicket here.
They've caught them by surprise. They've caught them unawares. Short and edged away. Running away fine. And running away for 4.
What a game we are witnessing here, Ahmad. What a chase we are witnessing from Kuwait batters. They lost a couple of quick wickets, then a partnership between Meet and Umar. After Meet was back in the hut, it's Usman Ghani and Umar. They're making sure to get those quick runs. He's targeting the young leggy.
What a game in progress. This is going right down to the wire. And then some. Stunning innings from this young lad, Mohammad Umar. Dragged down, extra bounce. Getting the better of Umar there. But that wasn't a great length from Zohaib.
A lucky escape, I would say, for the young leggy. He missed an opportunity, but young lad Umar still fighting for his team to keep the hopes alive. They've already lost a game against Bahrain. It's like a must-win game for them.
Backs against the wall stuff. Chopped away, but straight to the cover point. Fielder misfield will allow them to pick up a single. Not been a bad over for Kuwait once again. They're just within touching distance here. Required run rate of 11.5. 46 of 24 then. 123 for 3. Well, as the sun sets here at the ICC Academy Ovals, will the hopes of UAE be setting in the background as well, Mudassar Ali? We thought this game was done at 61 for 3. What a fight back.
Incredible scenes here in ICC Cricket Academy. This is the second edition of Gulf Cricket Championship. Match number 8 has been the story of comebacks for Kuwait. The first innings, the bowlers did a pretty good job to restrict UAE below 170. Now they are on a roll. The partnership looking dangerous.
Ali Nasir back into the attack. Leaving it outside off, smartly bowled. Well, Mohammad Umar, when he sees the replay, it was just within the tram lines. Priceless dot ball.
Bowling on the 5th stump, keeping it away from Umar. He thought wide delivery, but a good call, a legal delivery, a good start to the over. And let's see this field setup. There are fielders at backward deep point, extra cover, so line will be towards the top stump.
Right in the block hole, excellent delivery. Straight to extra cover, all they will get is a single. They need one good over here to perhaps swing the momentum towards the home team.
This is third over of Ali Nasir. Jawadullah has couple of overs and Junaid Siddiqui has 1 over up his sleeve. So the next 3 overs will be very tough for Kuwait batters. They need to target, get some runs in this over.
Yeah, Mohammad Jawadullah, 2 overs, none for 10, been outstanding. Junaid Siddiqui, 3 overs, 2 for 14. So this is that key over like you mentioned. Ali Nasir was taken for a ride in his first over by Mohammad Umar. Usman Ghani needs to do the same. He's cracked it behind point. There's a fielder in the deep. And that's an unbelievable catch. Dhruv Prasha, you beauty.
Fell in the trap. Excellent field setup given by Mohammad Wasim, and bowling as per the field is young Ali Nasir. What a knock from Usman Ghani. Not a good time to lose a wicket, but a good time for UAE to get rid of Usman Ghani. Legal delivery, width offered, but Dhruv Parasha, what a take. Under pressure, all eyes wide open. The partnership comes to an end. Wicket number 4 goes down. Usman Ghani managing quick 40 of 29 with the help of 6 fours and a maximum 124. They have lost their 4th wicket.
Thank you, thank you.
So it's going to be the big unit coming in. Mohammad Bilal comes in with a fearsome reputation, and they need him to play a breezy cameo. Not much time left in the game, just 3.5 overs. Excellent strike rate, best of 40. Well, if he can produce half of that, it might be good enough.
Indeed, after losing Usman Ghani, promoted Bilal, and we all know what he can do with the bat. The good hitter of a cricket ball, left-hander.
That's your middle.
But what an over from the young lad Ali Nasir. Under pressure, calm and composed.
Yeah, he's executed the game plan of bowling wide of off very well. A dot delivery put Usman Ghani under pressure, flayed that one behind point. There was a fielder in the deep, and Dhruv Prasher snaffled an excellent one, but a fabulous knock from the wicketkeeper batter. Let's take a look at his dismissal. Going well wide of off, slashed it, and Dhruv made no mistake in the deep. Whipped away and is gone for 4, past the fine leg.
An ordinary delivery and a good start to his innings. The hard hitter not going hard at the delivery. Timing at his best from Bilal. An all important 4 runs added to the total.
Yeah, that was a poor ball, back of length on the body. That's exactly what Mohammad Bilal would have wanted first ball. 41 needed of 20, required run rate of 12.3. This game is hanging in the balance. The momentum has swung to and fro between these two teams like a pendulum. He needs to finish well here, Ali Nasir. Excellent delivery. That's much more like it.
A young talented all-rounder. He holds the key now. Especially this final ball from Ali Nasir will be very crucial. There you go, a couple of overs of Javadullah and an over of Junaid. So I'm pretty sure the next 3 overs will be bowled between Junaid and Javadullah.
Well, he'll have to hold his nerve, as will Jawadullah and Junaid. Oh, this is huge! Whip of the wrist and it's gone.
And ends over the flourish here. A boundary, then a maximum to end the over number 17. 134 for the loss of 4.
.35 needed of 18. This game is well and truly alive. In terms of head-to-head, UAE have dominated in the past. But right here, right now, it's even Stevens, Mudassir Ali.
5-1, and that lone win against UAE was way back in, if I'm not wrong, 2021. It was in Oman, that qualifier game, and they chased down the target. So 35 needed of 18 balls. Umar still out there in the middle. Bilal started off really well, and they'll be up against Javadullah, who is known as death bowler.
Well, 3 years later, can it be another miracle run chase for Kuwait? Muhammad Umar facing up to Jawadullah. Heaved away, just splicing it. And they'll settle for a single. I don't think it's a bad idea to have Mohammad Bilal on strike at the moment.
But who thought that this game will go down till the last over? 6 wickets in hand, the likes of Aslam yet to come. They do have the services of Munib Hashmi. The good news is Bilal striking the ball quite well.
Well, that 6 he hit in the previous over, that was truly an unbelievable strike. One of the biggest sixes we've seen in the Gulf Cricket Championship this season. Take a look at that whip of the wrist. Unbelievable strike. That was sailing out of here. And then some. Held his pose. Ah, that is glorious.
Tape ball cricket shot, Ahmed. But what matters is the maximum.
34 of 17. It can go either way. Jawadullah will need to hold his nerve. He's in the firing line of Mohammad Bilal. Excellent delivery. Quick into the surface and through him.
That extra pace not helping the cause of Bilal. A brilliant delivery. Hitting the deck hard. Some extra effort put in by Jawadullah.
Yeah, he's premeditating to swing towards square leg. Could have easily ramped that towards third. All eyes on the action. Strength and conditioning coach there, Mr. Azharullah. Alongside him, of course, the head coach of UAE, Mr. Lalchand Rajput. Outside edge, past the keeper for 4. Game on.
There was no fielder at the third man region. Lucky runs, but they'll take those 4 runs. What matters are the all important 4 runs added to the total of Kuwait.
Your third is in the circle and you're bowling short and wide. You got away once, but not the second time with Asr Ali. That's a mistake from the young seamer.
Now making that adjustment. The way he bowled that first delivery, immediately Wasim should have a fielder at the boundary. But the damage has been done. They're back in the hunt. 3 more deliveries to go. 30 needed of 15 balls. Can he get a maximum here?
Oh, he went back of a length again. And yeah, Bilal, you missed out there. Risky delivery. He got away with it, Jawadullah.
Was shaping up to go towards that leg side, but it's not easy at that pace to take on Jawadullah towards that leg side. It won't be easy. Again, there's a change in the field. Square leg inside the 30-yard circle.
Well,
Get
they
ready,
want to
Jawadullah.
challenge him on the short ball. Oh, this is going to be a wide. The pressure is telling. Are we in for a super over, Mudassar Ali? Fasten your seat belts.
I wish. Ahmed, my co-commentator, the past 2 days, is asking for that super over. Where is that super over? Still 29 needed, 28 for the super over.
Well, whenever there's a close game, I try my luck. Maybe it will work and then I will look like a genius. If not, well, we'll try again. As does Jawadullah. Swing and a miss from Bilal. Well, the one problem is when you have a big hitter at the crease, it's either 6 or dot, nothing else.
3 dot deliveries. The first ball is single, then dot, then 4, then good comeback. Back-to-back dot deliveries. He could have easily gone towards that point region. Don't understand why he's targeting that leg side. It's a shorter boundary towards that backward point.
Yeah, sometimes that muscle memory takes over when the pressure is well and truly on. Oh, this is going to be another wide. These extras are just keeping Kuwait within touching distance.
So 7 runs. The first time in this tournament. I'm seeing Mohammad Wasim under pressure, the captain of UAE. He's trying his best. Mid-off. Inside the 30-yard circle. Anything fuller, he will go over Mohammad Wasim.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's putting a lot of pressure on Jawadullah. He naturally wants to bowl full and target the stumps, but the plan is to bowl that hard length, back of good length. He's sliced it. And he's hit it hard. Won't quite reach the fence. Excellent fielding. The desperation in the field that you need. What a match. 26 needed of 12. Pulsating match in progress here at the Gulf Cricket Championship. UAE are being tested. They're being pushed to the limit by Kuwait. 26 needed of 12. It's the spearhead of the fast bowling attack, Junaid Siddiqui, back for the most important over of the game. 3 for 14, 2 wickets to his name this afternoon. But the next 6 deliveries will determine this contest. Mohammad Umar has played a blinder of a knock. 57 of 40. Junaid Siddiqui steaming in, third in the circle. Right in the block hole. Nothing he can do with that one. Single down the ground.
It's a chilly evening here in Dubai, but inside that field, it's very hot. What a hit, but what an effort coming from that Superman. Terrific effort. Oh, what a save.
He gives it his 100% and then some. That is the kind of leader Mohammad Wasim is, setting the example, setting the tone for everybody else. If I can do it, there is no excuse for the other 10 lads not to do the same. Bilal on strike against Junaid Siddiqui. This is going to be another wide. The pressure is telling Mudassir Ali.
The runs are coming in the shape of extras. Everyone are enjoying this contest between bat and ball. Kuwait are trying their best. 3 years ago, they had a good win against UAE. It was way back in 2021 in Oman. Can they make it 5-2?
It's certainly doable. He's pulled it. There's a fielder in the deep. And an excellent catch. Ali Nasir hangs on. And Junaid Siddiqui gives the send-off to Bilal.
The premier fast bowler comes to the rescue of UAE. Change of pace. Everything is fine with that landing. The cunning slower delivery wanted to go towards that corner. The young Ali Nasir, calm and composed. An excellent catch taken by Nasir. Under pressure, the danger man departs. Bilal adding quick 16 of 9, 145. They have lost 5th wicket.
Syed Munib Hashmi. Look at that career strike rate. He's a big hitter. But he needs to connect. 24 needed of 10. He was outstanding with the ball in hand. Can he provide the final flurry and get them to 169? Junaid Siddiqui, his 3rd wicket. He's nailed it. And good fielding. Wasi gets the throw out quickly. That's outstanding. Keeps them to just 1.
What an over from Junaid Siddiqui. Nicely bowled and using all his experience to get better off of Bilal. And he's having a good day with the ball, Junaid Siddiqui. Dejected, but still the hopes are alive for Kuwait. 23 needed of 9. All they need is a boundary in this over and a maximum.
Well, that's not asking for much, Mudassir Ali. Well, they've got the right man on strike. Mohammad Umar, the young lad who's making a name for himself in this Gulf Cricket Championship. Outstanding innings. Can he get his team over the line though? Beautiful delivery. Excellent yorker from Juni. Right on the money.
Twists and turns, thrills and spills. This game has been nothing short of a suspense Bollywood thriller. What a delivery. What an over from this premier fast bowler of UAE coming for the rescue.
Champions deliver when it matters. And this man is truly one of the greats. Right in the block hold again. Right on the money. This has been a game-changing over.
Now the bowling side looking favourites after getting that wicket of Bilal. They're giving a tough fight. Full marks should be given to Kuwait team. The way they're fighting hard. Last delivery, 22 needed.
Swung away towards square leg. This is a monster. This has gone into orbit.
The pendulum shifting in favour of batting side with that maximum and ends though with a flourish, and 150 comes off of Kuwait, 153 for the loss of 5 at the end of over number 19. 16 needed. We're going into the last over.
Well, that one blow from Syed Munib Hashmi has dragged his team back into the contest. 16 needed of 6. Mudassir Ali, what must be going through Mohammad Jawadullah's mind?
Spectators coming in and watching this game. You can see the tensions on the faces of the spectators. I'm not sure which team they are supporting, but they are enjoying this game.
The nerves are frayed. The fingernails have been chewed off. The man in the spotlight, young left arm seamer Jawadullah. 3 overs, none for 19 on the day. But it will come to none if he concedes 16 in the final 6. 15 for the super over. Let's have that in the back of our minds as well. Taking a look at the field, everybody deep on the onside, mid-off in the circle, sweeper cover. Here we go then. Mohammad Umar to face. Top edge. Third. Catch taken. Junaid Siddiqui holds his nerve and Mohammad Umar is out.
What a game we are witnessing here. What a start to this final over. 16 needed at the start of this over. Legal delivery. Not afraid to bowl that back of length. Throughout the innings we have seen he went after the bowlers toward that corner. But now that extra pace not helping the cause of Umar. Good catch taken by Junaid Siddiqui. Dejected. Wicket number 6 goes down. Umar, brilliant knock of 59 of 44 balls with the help of 5 fours, couple of maximums. 153. They have lost their 6th man.
And he will get a deserved standing ovation from his teammates. But it might be just a touch short. In comes the captain, Muhammad Aslam Nofer. Could he seize the moment here, Mudassir Ali?
Look at that. What a knock he has played. And Bilal is asking him, he could have easily gone for that uppercut. But the damage has been done. But the good news is the likes of Muhammad Aslam, the captain, arrives in the middle. 5 balls, 15 needed. Don't want to talk about the stats as of now. All he needs is to get those 16 runs for his team.
The value of experience could work in favor of Kuwait here. Good start for Jawadullah in the final over. Back of length, that extra pace, that angle going across the right-hander. The catching from UAE has been sharp today, apart from that one clanger from Simranjeet. But this is a big delivery. Swing and a miss. Excellent bowling.
Going to this final over. What a delivery. Into the final over, he's bowling his 4th over. Still putting that extra effort to win the game for his team. And kudos to this young man. What a knock by Muhammad Umar. Still, the hopes are alive. 16 needed of 4 balls.
Kuwait have got a good one on their hands. He's a star in the making. He's punched it over point. And, oh, brilliant fielding by Syed Haider Shah. Saved a certain boundary. They'll scamper for 3. And they'll make it in time. But every run saved is vital at the moment.
The drama continues here in ICC Cricket Academy. All important 3 runs been taken by Munib and Aslam. But what an effort coming from Haider Vasisha. A full-length dive. Bouncing like a cheetah on its prey. Brilliant effort.
Great game awareness as well of the boundary rope. These are the small 1%ers that make all the difference between a victory and a defeat. 30 needed of 3. 12 for the super over. Munib Hashimi on strike. He has a 6 to his name. Swung away. Not out of the middle. They will push for 2. It's gone straight to mid-wicket though. 12 needed of 2. What more could you ask for this afternoon at the Gulf Cricket Championship, Mudassar Ali?
So much happening here in this game. All I could ask is for a super over.
Well, it will have to be the Kuwait captain to do it. A 6 and a 4 will leave them 1 run short. So they'll have to win outright, or we'll need some extras from Jawadullah. He did bowl a few wides in his previous over. This is the game, right here, right now. Jawadullah to Muhammad Aslam. Big appeal and given. And that will seal the deal for the UAE.
Jawadullah strikes for the 2nd time. And with that, the end for Kuwait in this game. 12 needed of 12 balls. A brilliant delivery following the batter. Wanted to go big towards that final leg. No connection between bat and ball. And a good decision by the on-field umpire. I feel for Aslam Muhammad Naufar, the captain of Kuwait, managing just run a ball 3, 157 for the loss of 7.
Well, it's pretty much academic now for Kuwait. As long as there are no extras. Well, UAE have had to fight tooth and nail for the victory this afternoon. But they will get it if this is a legal delivery. Gone straight up. And will be taken. Mohammad Wasim clings on to the catch. And UAE get the victory. A hard-fought victory over a fantastic Kuwait performance.
They were tested by the Kuwait. Brilliant game of cricket we have witnessed. This is the last wicket going down. The very last ball of this game. An easy catch taken by Muhammad Wasim. But what an over we have seen from Jawadullah. The left arm express of UAE. Bowling well to seal the deal. 3 in a row for UAE.
And that expression of relief, it's not even happiness, just relief for Mohammad Wasim. The game was on a knife edge at 35 needed of 18, but Junaid Siddiqui and Mohammad Jawadullah stepped up when it truly mattered, picked up the quick wickets, and have sealed the 2 points. UAE continue their winning streak and continue to be top of the pops in the Gulf Cricket Championship points table. They certainly had to earn the victory today versus Kuwait.
It's a wake-up call for UAE because they started off really well, 104 for no loss. Then they could only manage 168. A brilliant piece of bowling by the Kuwait bowlers. They started off really well in the chase, but just falling short of the target by 11 runs. Good to see the shake of hands between both the parties. Quite relief, the players of UAE.
Yeah, spare a thought of Kuwait. They've lost 3 close games in the Gulf Cricket Championship. Pardon me, 2 close games, especially that one versus Bahrain would have really hurt them. And they just couldn't get across the line versus UAE. Stunning effort from Usman Ghani, 40 of 29. Mohammad Umar with an eye-catching 59 of 44. Mohammad Bilal and Meet also contributed, but they came so close and fell just 11 runs short.
They batted brilliantly and the UAE had their own problems in the middle overs. But thanks to Junaid and Jawadullah, the double J's of UAE. Junaid 3 wickets in his kitty, 24 runs, and Jawadullah, he was also excellent, 4 overs going for 23 and 3 wickets to his name. Couple of wickets for Dhruv and Ali. In fact, a wicket apiece for Dhruv and Ali. At the end, Kuwait could only manage 157 while chasing 169.
Fantastic game of cricket we've had here at the Gulf Cricket Championship. Taking a look at the highlights of the run chase, they got off to a horror start, losing the openers very early. Poor shot coming in there from Ravija. Simple catch at mid-off, and Clinton couldn't do much either. Excellent catch taken at mid-on by Ali Nasir. Meet Bafsar was looking good for a while, built up a partnership of 56 runs with Mohammad Umar. But then he truly unleashed. That was the dismissal of Meet, caught at cover point. And then it was Usman Ghani and Mohammad Umar who combined and built up a thrilling stand of 63 runs and gave Kuwait hope of victory. And it was really looking touch and go for a while there for the UAE. Fantastic knock from Umar, getting his 50. Mohammad Bilal gave us some thrills. That was a stunning shot over square leg for 6. But trying to repeat the dose, Ali Nasir clung on at square leg. That was a monster hit from Hashmi. But then Jawadullah came in the death and took care of business. And that sealed the victory for the UAE. And adding a 3rd wicket to boot. And it was the fast men, like you mentioned, the double J's, who got the job done from Mohammad Wasim and the UAE team. That is the match summary for you then. UAE won the toss, elected to bat first, and it was an outstanding innings up top from Tanish Suri, 77 of 47, getting his maiden T20i 50 for the country. Mohammad Wasim once again stellar, 51 of 28. But in the second half of the innings, it was a terrific fight back by the Kuwait bowlers. Syed Hashmi 3 for 33, 2 for 17. Yasin, the left arm spinner, and 2 for 43 for Mohammad. Kuwait came oh so close but fell just short. Mohammad Umar, outstanding knock, 59 of 44. Usman Ghani with a thrilling 40 of 29. 3 wickets apiece for Jawadullah and Junaid Siddiqui as UAE take the points and take the victory by 11 runs. Well, time for a quick break, but we'll be right back with Chavi Bhatt and the post-match award ceremony.
Can it get any more exciting in the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship? What a cracker of a game. 6-12 needed of the last two, and the home team, they hold on to their nerves. We have a few notable performances in this. Junaid Siddiqui, 3 of 24 in his 4, and Jawadullah 3 of 23 in 4, and of course Mohammad Umar getting his maiden 50 for Kuwait, 59 for him in his 41 deliveries, where he hit 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. What cracking shots we've seen of him. But the player of the match, none other than the wicketkeeper batter of the home side, the UAE, Tanish Suri, scoring his 77 of 47, and our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar, will give away the player of the match award. And now to have a very heartfelt conversation. Aslam, anything that you think was out of your control in the game today?
Yeah, definitely. If we talk about out of your control, mean first 10 overs, Wasim Bhai and Tanish played very well because that is it went out of control. And first power play when we are batting, first 3 overs, 4 overs, we are not in the mark. But after that, we came back.
Anything that you would have probably done differently in the first innings, maybe to stop the runs?
Yeah, definitely. We had a plan and we gave a plan, but all depending on the how to apply in that time. So from the bowlers, they not did right in the what we planned. So that's why it went a little bit expensive overs.
The 2 run-out chances missed for Tanish. Went on to score 77. If you would have got that in the first go and then didn't even get it in the second, you think that would have made a big impact on that total?
Yeah, definitely. That is the I before told that partnership is went a huge partnership, and unfortunately we didn't get that straight direct hit.
So 2 times the missed chance. But anything going forward from tomorrow onwards, you want to make it all the way to the top of the table?
Yeah, definitely. We still not leaving our hopes because another 2 games is left for us. If we beat with a good margin and we can anything can happen. So we still live in the game.
Wishing you all the best and go well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So that was Mohammad Aslam, the skipper of Kuwait. And then we're going to have the winning captain of the home side, Mohammad Wasim. Wasim bhai, बहुत अच्छा खेले. Batting के लिए भी congratulations to you. That 100-run partnership, I think, वो top of the table था. लेकिन मैच आपको लगता था कि इतना दूर तक आना चाहिए था?
First of all, thanks to my dear Allah who win the game, and we got a good start. Tanish played very well, and myself, we were 110 for 1. But after that, I think we were short for 20-25 runs. That's why match came here. But I'm giving credit to my bowlers. They were stick with my plan and they bowled very well.
When you, at 10 overs, you were at 100 and then you wrapped up by 169. We were expecting you to go over 200. Any back-end dressing room plan when the wickets started to fall?
Nothing. We planned that we will go for the 200, 190, 200, but we collapsed again in the middle. So inshallah, we will try to recover that in the upcoming games.
Wishing you all the best and hope we get to see you in the final on Saturday.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that was Mohammad Wasim, the skipper of UAE. What a cracker of a game we have. We go straight back into the combox.
Thank you very much, Charvi. So there we have it then, Tanish Suri getting a Player of the Match award. Coming up tomorrow, yet more exciting action from the ILT20 Gulf Cricket T20i Championship 2024. 9 a.m. local time. We kick off with Qatar taking on Kuwait. So it's a quick turnaround for the boys in blue. And then we have at 1:30 p.m. local time, Oman versus Bahrain. That will be a crunch encounter for both sides if they are to finish in the top 2 of the points table. That's all from the Gulf Cricket Championship for this afternoon. Tomorrow 9 a.m. local time, we do it all over again, live and exclusive from the ICC Academy in Dubai. See you then. Take care and good night. This has been heaved, and that's an excellent catch. Steps into that one. That's a princely blow. Oh, he struck on the pad, big appeal, and given.
Was in the slot. There you go. One more hit. And one more thing.
Forcing shots.
Oh, that's been heaved away.
Oh, nicely done. Cuts it and cuts it on.
And that's been whipped. That is a shot.
That's beautifully driven. That's more like Tanisuri.
And Mohammad Wasim goes downtown. A mega six. Arm delivery turned around the corner.
Yeah, he's played that one up in the air. Should be taken. Mohammad Wasim will take it.
Pulls off the front foot and straight to mid-on. Excellent catch taken. Oh, this is huge.
Goes big, goes high, goes handsome.